shit! Welcome in, sire! Ma'am, you don't... Why are you like this? Thank you. That's very, very sweet of you. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Marfest. Welcome in, Hollow World. Welcome in, Marshy. Welcome in, Rosen. Welcome in, Shadow. I want to see Limbus gameplay. Oh, let's. The story bits will be very confusing. The story is Limbus's main draw. The story bits will be very confusing. But you'll get to see the gameplay. Welcome in, Lunas. Welcome in, Dave. Welcome in, Sayo. Thank you so much for the 13-month tier 3. I hope you've been well. It's lovely to have you. Welcome in, Haruka. How is your day going? Oh, look, looks like I'm slightly out of alignment. Let me just adjust Limbus. There we go. There we go. Welcome in, Pappy. Welcome in, Marfesto. Welcome in, Magnolia. How is everybody going? 5 ads. Oh, shit, you're right. How far did you get up to? I beat Asmongold at 2% power.
To break, look back. It's all
the embers settle into ash. So true, so true. I've been well, just taking a break from anything gacha related. How have you been? Oh, entirely understandable. It's wonderful to hear you're doing well. I've been doing the opposite. So as you're probably aware, welcome in, Jade. How's it going? Welcome in, Moo. Welcome in, Necron. Welcome in, Yen. As you're probably aware, Sayo, even though you're taking a bit of a break, Enfield just came out. I am out of content in Enfield. I have been playing so much Enfield that I dream about the factory and optimizing it. But I've been doing very, very well, and it's wonderful to have you and wonderful to see you doing well. Asmongold, what is Limbus about? Oh, it's just, one of the bosses is a giant roach. So the community, like, it's not even an attack on Asmongold. Asmon very frequently jokes about being the Roach King, to my understanding. So it's just basically playing along with that. The enemy is a Roach King. How have you been, Jade? I hope you're doing really, really well. Welcome in, Ainchum! Lovely to have you. Just saying hi, I need to fix my sleep schedule. No worries, please do sleep. I have 12 more chests left in Wuling. Yeah, I'm approaching that as well. 45 days. Congratulations! I get to see South Stream for my birthday. Much lucky. It's wonderful to have you. I am so sorry in advance. A lot of Limbus will not make sense to you. It is very story heavy. And not only are we late into the story, but we're also at the end of the current arc. Welcome in, Marquise! I know this isn't an Arknight stream, but I wonder if people found the funny shoe tech in the new CC. I was not aware of funny shoe tech. What does she do? Please do share. I love my girl's shoe. This isn't finished, okay? Just to clarify. Actually, no, I don't have it saved. That's fine. I'm currently in the process of drawing Shu. I'm gonna try to finish it for Chinese New Year. I'm synergistic team. Yeah, that's how it goes. Wishadel is a boss. Incredibly based Arknights collab. I know, right? Missed you, South. I missed you too. I hope you're doing well. I've been lurking sometimes, but I usually can only lurk at work, and I can't be logged in or type at work. Welcome in, XQ10. Welcome in, Dacia. I'm not doing well. My factory got clogged. Okay, here's a tip for everybody playing Enfield. When you put sand leaf into a shredder, that shredder generates 3 powder per sand leaf. You are using too many sand leaf. One shredder can simultaneously power 3 recipes. You are making too much sand leaf. There you go. You're welcome. How the fuck are you getting games for 90 bucks instead of 99? What can I say? I'm based. If you use S3, you can activate her skill and make the ball teleport down infinitely. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I don't even get Sandleaf yet. Don't worry about it. You'll reach there. How do you beat the boss on Power Plant? Oh, just take time, level your team. Level your team. Get some gear if you can. Gear gives a lot of stats. Why does everything in Enfield need Sandleaf anyway? It is the final tier of materials. The classic Lone Trail tech, yes sir. You're making too much Sandleaf, looks at 14k Sandleaf power. Yeah, exactly. Wolfenite is my copium for Lapland. Wolfenite is so hot. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, Wolfenite is incredibly attractive. I'm not usually into gacha men, and I do think he looks too much like a stripper and less like a vagabond. But he is very, very attractive. Does level 15 team was enough? Make sure they all have at least blue gear. Ideally purple gear. See if you can craft them some gear. It helps massively. Welcome in, Hoyak! Have you considered playing more factory games after Enfield? Yes. I owe an entire playthrough of Factorio or Satisfactory at some stage. I will be doing that soon. Next week, the thing I owe that I'm fulfilling is a playthrough of Coffin and Annie and Laylee, which will be Twitch only, because...
We are Empire released today.
Reasons. Welcome in, Blanked! Lovely to have you. We are Empire released today. I don't particularly vibe with that one. I like a lot of Starset's music. That's just not the one I like. But I'm very excited because a lot of people have been waiting for that. I'm a big fan of Starset's music. I found them through My Demons AMVs. It is what it is.
거슬리게 굴지 말고 할 말 있으면
Welcome in, Jester. It's lovely to have you. I got them blue gear. I want purple, but I don't see any Sandleaf. Okay. You'll have... ask me in the Discord. Ask me in the Discord. I'll need more, I'll need more information. Starset W, I agree. Starset's Monster is one of my favorite songs of all time. Play Factorio South if you like optimization and ratios of Enfield. That's the game for you. Look, I am looking forward to it. I'm not sure which of Factorio or Satisfactory I'm going to play, but I'm going to play one of them. Andy and Laylee, reasons it's an incest game. Yeah, the reason is it's probably not safe for YouTube, okay? Let's just meet Poland. Yes, sir! So, last time I managed to first try the Roach King boss fight, Asmongold, without reading, which made a lot of people upset. So this time we're going to wrap up the Canto with, I imagine, the final bosses. I would imagine we still need to fight Rien, also known as Poland, and that's about it. By reading, you read, I accidentally skimmed one line. I skimmed one line once. It's hard to stream it even on Twitch without heavy censorship. How do we feel about a kick-only stream? How do we feel about the first and only kick-only stream? Still using win rate? Yes, sir! Well, sort of. I just kind of select random skills and put them on random enemy skills. So sort of manually win rating, if that makes sense. Redo the Roach fight, you definitely read. No, I didn't. Okay, outside of that, how has everybody's week been going so far? Sometimes I fucking despise my coworkers. One of them came to me today and asked, how do I plug in a laptop? And I tried to clarify, do you mean to a monitor? Do you mean to power? What one is this? Tier 1, 6 months in advance. Oh, thank you so much, Reptron. That's the only way I know how to get rid of this. No, there's nothing to apologize for. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Fracta. Lovely to have you. What the fuck? Yeah, so, by the way, the answer was to a PowerPoint. My coworker couldn't figure out how to plug in a power cord. So... Here is where I would make a joke about paid content, but no, it's not paid content. How do I plug into South? Well, if you're talking about sex, fun South lore fact. South's internals, which is anything past her outermost layer of skin, is as hot as the surface of the sun, so anything entering her would instantly melt. So, you have fun with that, Chief. Even assuming you managed to make that happen, not gonna go well. A power cord, a laptop charger? Yeah, you plug it into the wall, and then you plug the other end into the laptop, and he got lost there. How to plug in a laptop, we're reaching a level of stupid beyond humanly possible. As a reminder, this person's a web developer. So, I haven't mentioned this for a while. Do people remember how I have said in the past, sometimes when I'm walking around in a mall, I just kind of wish I was carrying an axe? Is it making sense now? Are you understanding what I'm putting down? How does South eat? She doesn't need to. Grabs opposed to fire resistance. That would not work. Welcome in, Java. Lovely to have you. The circle goes in the square hole. Absolutely. And then it instantly melts. Did I fucking stutter? Level of stupid beyond humanly possible? Yeah. This guy... Okay. I was about to say what his job title is. I can't do so. I can talk a little bit about his... past? Damn it! This is so much funnier with context. But I can't. Welcome in Wise for Life. Welcome in Dathaboo. Not playing the field today. Oh, I've been playing Enfield. I left work an hour early to pick up a parcel, and I only needed 5 minutes to pick up the parcel. I wanted an excuse to do 2 hours of Enfield, and I skipped my workout to do so. Sometimes when I walk around a crowded wall, I wonder how many people I'd kill with a 6. Yeah, look, it's intrusive thoughts. We obviously wouldn't do so, but I relate. I relate. Is it definitely plugged in? Absolutely. He's ex-electronic warfare, isn't he? It is, I can't specify. It is worse than that, Rosen. So that's a good bar. Just for anyone curious, it is way worse than it sounds. This individual, to say that he was an ex-electronic warfare specialist, would be understating his skill set quite drastically. So thank you. That is a good way of getting it across and getting the general humor, despite that being a massive understatement. Was he dropped on his head perchance as a child? No, that was me into the penguin exhibit like 6 times. And then my parents wondered why I didn't want to go to a zoo anymore. Hope people are having a good evening. I hope you are too, Dapper. It's wonderful to have you, man. I hope you've been well. I hate my intrusive thoughts. I always feel like crap. Okay, no. You shouldn't, Reptron. You shouldn't. Here's an example. When you're near the side of a cliff and your brain thinks of you falling off, it's not saying, I would like to be off this cliff. It's saying, hey, this is important info I need to be aware of. It's the same as all intrusive thoughts. Your brain goes, oh, we're traveling really fast. If I swerved my car, I would hit and kill people. That's not your brain saying, I want to kill these people. That's your brain saying, oh, this is actually quite dangerous. I need to be alert right now. It's the same reason if you get motion sick, a lot of people who get motion sick in cars don't get motion sick when driving, because your brain activates your adrenal glands to a very minor degree because it recognizes what you're doing is actively dangerous and complex and wants you to focus. What could be wrong with Canberra Air to do this to the people? Well, you have a special type of pollen which gives people hay fever. Who's your favorite Enfield op so far? DPS-wise, Chen. Design-wise, Ember. Okay. Jade, I'm being completely sincere when I say this. I wish Ember was wearing more clothing instead of a bunny suit. I like her because she's sort of a brawler-style, battle skirt armored unit. I don't like her because she's wearing the fucking bunny suit. Please believe me. Actually, you're a Wolfenite fan. You completely get it. Never mind. Too much glue sniffed? Absolutely. Unfortunately so. This Canto's the goat. Let's go. Welcome in, Herbie. You make him sound like he hacked into classified government info networks. No. A lot of people... Okay. Speaking in generalities. A lot of people misunderstand how actually secure networks work. If you can access it through the internet, regardless of how much security there is, that is not a secure network. The understanding is anything you put on this will be hacked. It's just difficult, and not many people will have it. But it will be leaked. It's the same reason anything actually secure, they will hand over a written piece of paper, and the messenger will need to watch you burn it before they can leave, after you've read it. Welcome in, Viva. Abba's a tank. She wears that to keep the attention on herself. So true. Wow, called out for Wolfenite. No, I'm not calling you out. I've been a Leduc fan for many, many years. Leduc draws incredibly hot men and women. Don't risk it. No, don't worry. I'm speaking in very general, very, very general vagaries. Anyone who knows anything about this would agree with me. It's just not something that's, like, actively public, because most people don't ever have cause to think about it. The air gap, yes. Anything that's legitimately secretive does not touch the modern internet at all. Like, I've mentioned before that my building, I don't deal with anything secret at all. I don't deal with anything that they actually want kept private. We are not allowed to have our phones within the building we work on, and there are 7 gates where you are checked to see if you have even what's the term? You know those things which raise your garage doors? They work through Bluetooth. You're not allowed to have them in the building. Because we are sort of near something slightly important. Welcome in, Drone. Welcome in, Mystic. Welcome in, Johnny. Lovely to have you. That's private, not secure. Exactly. Electronic warfare is less about hacking, more about disrupting. Yes, it is not intelligence. The way secure networks work is very different for a lot of people's understanding, especially the storage of passwords on a website. Absolutely it is. The weakest link in any secure network
Also,
is human. Absolutely. That's why they institute multiple checks. Big news, I sent a job to a train conductor and I think I might have a chance. Congratulations, Suppressed! That's awesome. And if you don't get it, that's absolutely fine. You gave a good go. I needed practice with Salamander Girl from Ishoku Review. That's interspecies reviewer, right? Yeah, by the way, this is joking, do not do so. But if you wanna like practice and work up to having sex with South, try fucking a hot glue gun. Welcome in, Golf. I wonder if the career ladder guy could press what South's work is. No. Anyone who is able to guess my job knows that would not ever, like, publicly do so. You will not be able to find my job title online if I told you about it. I've thought about pulling more, hoping to get Ember or Last right, but then I've seen Rossi. Rossi is extremely cute. Also, I'm really shocked how much they're leaning into Italy as a concept so early on. I was joking about the hacking thing, even I know really classified stuff never goes digital. Yeah, exactly. It's like, if there's a lake anywhere near a government building, guarantee you there's at least 5 spies there right now. Your nearest lake that is within a couple kilometers of a building, there's at least 5 spies. Guaranteed. If you've ever walked that lake, you've been spied on. Same as Nature Trails. Ohio, welcome in, Taxi! Lovely to have you. Sometimes I think you should have your speaking privileges taken away. What did I say? I didn't even say any Zuma brain rot. Sticking out your gat for the Rizzler! Wasn't it a matter of national security to destroy old typewriter ribbons? Yes. Welcome in, Slayer Copium! When is your episode of Career Ladder coming out? I feel like I've talked about this in the past. If I listed off all of my job titles I've held in the past, people would think I'm fucking schizophrenic. Like, I was briefly a dockhand. I spent quite a few years as a dishwasher. I was a cook, not a chef, not to be confused with a chef. I was very briefly a model. I was a public-facing figure, like a micro-celebrity. Like, I just... I've been around, man. I realized my sub ran out. Oh, no, you're absolutely fine. Model? Yeah, but, like, not because I'm attractive or anything. Okay, look. I'm never gonna do a face reveal because of my work. I want you to know I am Joe White Guy. So, you know how, like... You know High Guard, the main poster character, how he is John Video Game? Yeah, I'm John White Guy. I'm just average. I'm completely average. 2 people here have met me IRL, though neither of them are here right now. They would agree. I'm just generic white guy. I need my South chair spin. It is very braced. Got it. South is a fashion model. So I was actually very briefly. It was necessary for my work. This is why nobody will ever guess my job. Like, legitimately. That was related to my current job. They needed someone to be a fashion model for a little bit. I forget who have apologies. I'm not sure what that means. Not High Guard. Yeah, that's the one. So he is a spy? Welcome in, Celine! No, I am not a spy. I am not even tangentially related. Wait, okay. Actually, no, I am tangentially related. I just remembered that one of my former co-workers now works in, like, the vague vicinity of that. So I'm, like, 3 degrees of separation through a past co-worker. But no. I am not directly involved at all. John White Guy has modeled before, sounds real average. No, okay, modeling is... I'll get to the game in just a second, I apologize. Modeling is not what people think it is. You're thinking of magazine covers and TV ads, where modeling is about finding an attractive person because sex sells. And if you see an attractive person, it's called the halo effect. You're more likely to associate it with good things. So, like, they will put women in bikinis if they're trying to sell to men, and they'll put handsome, shirtless lumberjacks if they're trying to sell perfume to women, for example. They'll say, oh, look at this guy. This smell is associated with this guy, so you want this smell. Very, very basic stuff. Most modeling is not that. You want a generic, bland person who shows off the outfit and is basically just a movable mannequin. You're the person on the Be a Spy poster. Yes, you caught me. Obviously, I'm actually in spy recruitment. Definitely, sincerely. I thought South was tall, black hair mummy. Yeah, the character South is. I mean, me IRL. Did you model for art? No, but someone did try to recruit me for nude modeling once, which was... like, I mainly just couldn't be bothered. I don't care. I just couldn't be bothered, and that one wasn't required by my work, so I didn't do so. I hate being on my phone instead of PC. No, absolutely. I want to streak you to play games again. Oh, you're absolutely welcome to. That was the joke, dude. Yeah, no, I get you. Just worth clarifying. Next account review went, welcome in, Amir. Okay, the next account review stream is going to be mid to late February, where I will be doing an entire week of account reviews. 6 days in a row, account review streams. So please do come by. You'll have very, very good odds, and it'll be lovely to have you. Enfield account review. No, that one's kind of hard to do. John White Guy, good work. Agent 47. No, I don't have a barcode. Welcome in, Goddess! Lovely to have you. How's your day going? Okay, let's get on to Limbus. One of these days, okay. Last tangent, I swear. I've mentioned this before. You might be thinking, South, why don't you do a Just Chatting stream? I am worried that I will run out of things to say in a Just Chatting stream. Go ahead, laugh away. Go ahead, get it out of your system. It's been 25 minutes. I have not talked about anything. You work at one hell of a gun range. Bye, gotta go. Spoilers. No worries. Thanks for coming, Suppressed. Yes, I did also briefly work at a gun range. That was good fun. Technically, I still work there sometimes. I forget, didn't Rosen make you think you had account reviews next week, then make you realize you didn't? Yes, exactly. Trying to review every global account out of there. More people sign up than we review each day. I generally only get through 3 to 4. But no, I'm looking forward to it. And then I'll try to do account review videos twice a year. That's going to be like a general goal. No promises. But I'll aim to have one done middle of the year and one done late in the year. South, you could talk under wet cement with a mouthful of gravel. Yeah, I know it's stupid, okay? But I'm worried I will run out of topics. I am aware that this is fucking stupid. But I'm worried, because, like, what if no one shows up? Then what would I talk about? You can always talk about the time you blew up a helicopter by tossing a homing suitcase at it. I am not Agent 47. I'm not at all a spy, let alone an international bald super spy. Alrighty, let's get to it. 9:46. Before I go on another half-hour tangent. What does Limbus Canto 9 finale versus Poland mean? It is a very obscure reference to this guy. Who is, quote, oh wow, immediately a cutscene. Let's fucking go. So this guy specifically is Poland. His actual name is Rien. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, he just used Furioso. Yeah, he just, he just busted out Furioso. Oh, okay. Pretend Roland. Yeah, it's short for Pretend Roland. Furioso with a scythe, that's how you know he's only pretend. If I had 10% of Sal's ability to talk, I'd be set. Look, I am a raging extrovert, okay? It is what it is. I'm also very antisocial. Is that the black silence? Yeah, is that the red mist? Oh, my apologies. I'm not quite used to this weapon form yet, so I may have made you suffer needlessly. Function? That's not my doing. I didn't have any reason to prepare a trap like that. South, do I order 2 kilograms of cookies? No. Taxi, you should order cookies if you want cookies. Do not order 2 kilograms of cookies. You might be thinking, I'm getting a deal, I'm getting a discount. No. You will go through 2 kilograms of cookies at the same pace as you would go through a smaller packet of cookies. So you will spend more money on it. Order a smaller bag and eat them slower. Trust me, from personal experience, order at most like half a kilo or 1 at very worst. And it is very funny that this lady was Otis in the alternate world, and if Otis was there, Rien gets fucking killed. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I read Otis's Uptie story where she was Jamila, the lady who just got slashed. Otis noticed the equipment malfunction, repaired it, and this guy gets peppered with bullets and dies. Gunned down in the streets like the fraud he is. Exactly. Also, welcome in, Jukes. Look, unlike Roland, he doesn't have the... It is so funny to me that in Library of Arena, Roland says no fixer worth their salt will ever be taken down by guns, and there is a total of 1 enemy in the entire game which cannot be killed with guns. And even then, Roland busts out a gun to shoot him. It is just a personal grudge that he pretended was like some general thing. He just really hates this one guy who happens to be immune to bullets. Welcome in, Nathan. I hope you're having a lovely day. You should have taken better care of all your weapons when you had the time. Weapons that fail when they actually matter are no weapons at all. No need to overthink it. Oh, thanks for the follow, Jukes. Lovely to have you. I hope your day's going really well. Fortune happened to land on my side. That's all there is to it. Let's see. I suppose all that's left is to wait. You can still kill the immune to bullet guy with bullet warp passives? Yes, and Roland has a gun, which instead of shooting a bullet, shoots a case, which then launches a bullet, which gets around us. Holy shit, that was... Whoa! Yo, that was so fast! That is the shortest Limbus node that has ever existed. Wow, what the hell? Grade target is immune to guns, uses gun on grudge target. Yeah, grudge target immune to guns. Finds a special gun that can kill him anyway. It's a thread. Myoshu wraps her fingers around the sword that pierced through the pinky nose father. The blade then unravels into a single thread in her hands. Children can sense it, as if by instinct. Who loves them? Who despises them? Who means them harm and who gives them care? The nurse father's raised me. Ticket? Ever pour rice into a bowl of vodka? I gotta sleep for work. Thanks for coming, Reptron. Sleep well. It's so strange they should have put that into the first index node. I know, right? That one was out of time. That should have been a bit earlier. Each in their own distinct way. Darling, which story will I read for you today? Each unchanging and uncompromising.
딸내미, 갖고 싶은 거 있으면 속 시원하게 다 말해. 아빠가 다 사줄게.
Hey, buddy, just say the word if you got your eye on something. Dad'll get the whole damn shelf for you. It's very funny that Matthias clearly loved Ryoshu and did not give a shit about Kira at all. Each with a different measure of affection. Now, please take this lesson to your hearts. Upon the rock of knowledge, a beauty and strength built. Your study of aesthetics begins now, Yoshide. So you may one day create a gallery of your own. Each with their own portion of care. Don't you dare smile. I suffer in such misery, it's only fair you suffer too. In spite of it all. You're my parents. A tiny life jerks and twists and bends. It relies on me. It welcomes me. Its eyes follow every movement I make. No Levitain, Chen, and Pogra both get to use her signatures, sadly. That is unfortunate. I will say, I've so far gotten everyone but Gilberta a literally perfect essence, so get dunked on. No, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I hope you're able to get Levitain as an off rate. Sometime later. Or worst case, she'll probably rerun eventually. It cannot survive on its own. Without my care, its time will come prematurely to an end. That feeling is called pity. Pity? What's that? Remember the book we read yesterday? The snake swallows the frog, but wails loudly when it feels the frog thrashing in its throat. Yeah. The snake cries because it feels pity. The snake pities the frog, knowing the pain the prey will suffer as it's devoured. It's grieving because the frog's life will be cut short. Okay. My other dads feel that way for me too? I don't know if... I don't think many of us are even capable of pity. Welcome in, Marshu! How's your day going, man? Wait! I just realized like 3 of you were complaining about going to pity and not getting Levitain, and then this guy drops, I don't think many of us are even capable of pity. Who here amongst us is not capable of hitting pity? The index truly does know all. Wuling depot buses don't need to be on the edge, time to redo. Yeah, you can also fork them. You can form a maze of them if you want to. Welcome in, Asmus. Lovely to have you. Because this is the house of spiders, darling. Spiders. Hunt. Hunt. I have to do it too, right? With a sword. Yes, when the time comes. But it's weird. Why am I not allowed to pull it out? It's always sheep. That too, you'll know when the time comes. Am I gonna get a magic beeper like you someday, Dad? Beeper tells you everything, right? You won't be getting one. No. Okay, but I can still feel pity. Only I can. So, can I keep Saru? You may, but I don't recommend it. Let something you cherish take root in your heart, and you'll carve out a gaping hole far larger than itself when it's taken away. I've been trying to get Pog, can't get him, but I got Levitate in 15. I had to go for pity, and I got a duplicate of Aya. Like, at least you got a new character. I did also get Gilberta, so I'm not going to complain. Gilberta is fantastic. His words were always gentle, yet the subtle tone of detached observation betrayed that pretense. Back then, I was exhausted from the endless barrage of biting remarks from the others, so I was drawn to his cryptic way of speaking. For me, at least, I thought there was a certain warmth in it, a genuine intention to convey something to me. No? You believe you can back out of this with a simple no? I recall you bragging pretty confidently you'd beaten that attitude out for Valencina. What happened? The brat's practically cut from your cloth, you know? Must have gotten that nasty bit from you. Also, by the way, how's the volume? Is it too loud? It looks like it's louder than usual. Come on, guys. The kid's right here, you know. Rian, give me that. Still don't know your way around, Rian. Can we please, as a community, find a different name for Gilberta? She sounds like a granny. Yeah, we just call her Gilby. Volume is good. Thank you, Jade. The crazy bitch won't even lift a finger unless you name exactly what you need. Give me Zenon's tortoise. Here you go. Oh, no! Oh, no! You can't just murder a small child's dog in front of her! That's just mean! Oh, and they draw the dog in pain as well. Look at her eyes, she's so sad. Yeah, she is. Worse, the dog isn't dead? No, it is not. Because of how those bone stakes work. Saru! You know how to unlock it, yes? You'll get the password once you return with the job done. Delay and Saru dies. You understand what it means to die? What it means to cut deep enough to kill? I know precisely how and where to stab to snuff out a life with a single thrust. All thanks to the innumerable hours I've spent practicing on targets, dummies, mannequins, and chunks of flesh. Someone I'm not acquainted with. An orange suit. What dreadful fashion. The target was an employee of a sizable bank. I didn't know anything beyond that. Didn't need to. By then, I came to understand what it means to die. To die is to have it all end. PM couldn't come up with an actual reason for Ryoshu to hate Rien, so they had to shoot on him being complicit in dog murder. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that one does feel like they're just like, everyone else Ryoshu has reason to hate. It feels like they really needed something for Rien because he is a villain, and they know that the entire community kind of likes him. The password, now. Did you cut the target down? It's only been 2 hours. The password. How'd you get past the fixers who were guarding the targets? Cut them all dead. Doesn't matter how. You were staring me down with a peculiar look in her eyes and her mouth, opened with an equally inexplicable expression. Perhaps a laugh or the opposite. I had no way of knowing it. Matthias feels more forced. Maybe in a standalone, Matthias's was necessary. There was a reason I was able to predict it right at the start of the chapter. They have shown the middle as a whole in too positive of a light. Matthias was necessary to show the darker part of the middle. Because, like, it's alluded to the fact that the middle will constantly sacrifice their own members gladly as part of a family, but it hasn't really been explicitly shown, and Ricardo is exceptionally charming and a recurring gag character. So it does make sense. Ricardo would never? Yeah, Ricardo would never. It's just people might die on Vengeance Hunts. Hello, welcome in Ivy Moon. Lovely to have you. And no, Matthias, as I do get, he didn't really give a shit about Kira. He loved Ryoshu. He thinks of Ryoshu as his daughter. He thinks of Kira as a member of the middle. Ricardo's exceptional, he is. Saru was spared, as promised. But every time she breathed, I could hear the wheeze and struggle for air. And her tail no longer wagged with delight when she saw me. IMO, not really. Matthias is all surface level love. Yeah, exactly. Matthias, like, he very clearly... I mean, Moses even mentioned it, right? Kira turned to comic books to cope because she had nothing else. Matthias did not give a shit about Kira at all. He was using her. Yoshide, I've prepared a little something to celebrate your birthday. The name I've bestowed upon the sword is Beastbone Blade Saru. No! No, you didn't make a dog into a sword! I'm still so lost, need to watch a summary of the first 8 cantos. Yeah, Taxi, this is the equivalent of joining in halfway through chapter 8 of Arknights with no idea what reunion is. This will not make sense to you. But it's lovely to have you. Even with Matthias, the middle is still better to be a part of. I would say yes, generally. An adorable size to perfectly fit the grip in your palms. One day, Yoshide, I'd like to have a child of my own. A child completed with my flesh and blood. I eagerly await that moment with every passing day. The sensation of the hilt on my palm is the kind of pure love that only he could impart. Less than the first time I felt something like that. The whiff of booze clinging to her, the bruises she left on my body. The warm tone of the voice that never hesitated to read to me, even though the man always made it a point to shut the book before the ending. The desire to see me walk only the comfortable path, which came with a possessiveness so fierce, it was stated only by dooming into the pits of hell all who got between him and his goal. The passion to shape me into the only being in the world who understands him, by pouring into me every bit of artistic knowledge he possessed. And the desolate screams of she who could not bear to meet my gaze will have me meet hers. These 5 threads twine to make a rope that binds me into who I am. And the rope is later on the rope. Oh, this? Sweetheart, this is called a spiral. Once it's lodged inside the body, even the slightest of movements makes it burrow deeper into the flesh, forcing the victim to remain perfectly still. It may not sting any worse than the prick of a thorn at first, but the more you yank it free, the further it drills into your body. But no matter how much it keeps digging, it'll never make it to the other side. The closer it gets to the end, the slower it becomes. It can never meet its endpoint. You know what else shares that property? Doubt. No, Dad. It's freeze tag! What's freeze tag? It's like a game where when you're frozen, I tag and you say unfreeze and you can start moving again. I see. Then I'll keep waiting until my darling daughter decides to unfreeze me. I couldn't understand what he meant at that time. The spiral that pierced Saru was then used to pierce dozens more lives, and dozens more after that. Till one day, a stake of doubt, shaped just like that spiral, lodged in me as well. Congratulations, Shadow! Threads become knots, endlessly tangling and winded into a jumbled clue. Look, Mommy, I made a spider web! But if you twist it like this, ta-da! It becomes a ladder. Cool, right? Are you bored? Nuh-uh! I can play on my own! Don't you want to go to school? Oh, I wanna! Who was the best to Ryoshu? I would actually say Rien and Callisto. So the ring and the index were by far the best. The worst was definitely the thumb. Actually, probably the pinky. Araya must have been around 8 years old back then. When I saw the twinkle in her eyes, I suddenly craved the cigs so quick. Strangely enough, didn't miss them at the same time. My stomach lurched and I felt like I was falling into an endless pit. I'd never once thought of going to school. But I wonder, if someone asked me that same question long ago, would I have been just as excited?
엄마, 이것 봐.
Look, mommy, it's the Randosero that's been all the rage lately.
그래. 내가
I know. I'm the one who bought it for you.
여기에
I can put
교과서도
textbooks in here.
넣고,
Pencil goes here, my name goes here, and the lunchbox
학교에
goes.
다니면 어떻게 되는
What
걸까?
happened if she went to school?
평범한 8살이 되어서 글을 배우고 익히다가
Rain was pretty bad. Look, he at least didn't actively torture her. Like Valencina and the Pinky did. Callisto turned her dog into a dagger, yeah, after the dog died, which is still fucked up, but this is the Project Moon world. Like, he did care in his own fucked up way, which can't really be said of the others. What is this game like? What type? Oh, sorry. It is a story-heavy game. There is combat. We just haven't reached combat yet. It is a very dark, not like actively grimdark, but just very, very dark game. It will reach the combat relatively soon. I'm so sorry, Dapper. Like any other 8-year-old, she'll begin by learning to read and write. Before I know it, she'll be a grown-up.
음악을 좋아하는
She always
그
loved
아이는
music. I'm sure her hands will
손에
carry not a
날이
dagger,
잘든 단검
but a
대신
stylish cheek guitar
멋들어진
case.
킥성인.
A grown-up.
저 아이가
Will she ever get to be one?
성인이 될 그때 시야가
That's when my vision
트이면서
opened.
그때서야
And I could
우리가
finally see it.
걸려있는
We've been
곳을
caught in the middle of the spider web.
보였다.
All alone.
아비들이 왜
Why did the
아무런
nurse
기도
fathers
없이
let Araya into the house of spiders
거미집이
without
알아야를
asking for anything in
들이게
return?
거미집이 언제부터
When had that house ever been a place of such
그렇게
mercy,
기대나
giving charity
대가
without
없는
exacting a
자비로운
price or a
공간이었음.
demand?
수업은
Class wrapped up without a hitch, you know? Well, wasn't so easy, was it? Bayonets, gunblades, all of them fancy doohickey call for some tricky timing. Must have been mighty hard for you to keep up, kiddo. I love this man. He's fantastic. This man is peak. This is the best character in the game. Except Ricardo. Interesting face on that thumbnail. Welcome in, Roland. Don't worry, we're actually fighting Poland this time. It wasn't. Fuck off if we're done here. God damn, look at you. Always giving you that evil eye, you sure do. One of these days you'll end up stabbing me before you're done, I swear. Welcome in, Hypnos. How are you going, man? It's wonderful to have you. Not Toland, no, that's an Arknight's character. Hey, Yoshide, you got talent. Better polish it up real good, you hear? Let's see here. Next up, well, hot diggity! All kinds of folks showing up to tutor you today. Guess plenty of fellas are looking forward to this. That old Bloodfiend Elder from the Ring's coming in person, and this fellow over here. Ain't got a clue who that is. Must have been one of them pinkies. Ain't that a hoot? How'd the devils all get assigned here just a few months after that finger bow bell? Mighty sure them's the same ones that were busy raising hell on the outskirts strife not long ago. But can't deny they're the real deal. At least you'll learn things even them nurse fathers can't teach.
계속 떠들 건가?
You gonna keep yapping?
그럼
Fine,
내가 나가-
I'll leave. Now, what's the rush? I know you still got time to spare. By the way, that relic of yours, that sword, they say it's something real special, ain't it? Hard to tell, except for that pinky snake Dehoy star. All them hotshots who tried unsheathing it got ruined for life. Free that fancy blade from the scabbard and let me see it go swing. Just one look and I'll let you swing this here Tianjui star blade of mine a couple times. How about it? Why hang us so peak? But how are you going, Hypnos? How are you finding Enfield? Uncle Heng is back to find you that there is a Bloodfiend ring maestro. I know, right? It's so fucked up. It is so funny to think about, Library of Ruinas capos. The range of capo of the thumb is insane. We had a 4'2" twink, and now we have Lai Hong. They're the same rank. They're both capo 4s. You think I'll trust a word from you ever again? Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. Ain't fallen for it twice, huh? Figured you'd forgotten all them memories like old peanut shells. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles, ain't it? Just wanted to get a peek while we trained. Didn't know the kid's mind would fly every which way. You could have tried to come up with a better excuse than I didn't know. Looks like we'll have to put a lock on that scabbard from now, so it only opens with the collective permission of all 5 nurse fathers. Speaking of capos, Boris is voiced by Sinclair. I did not know that. That's hilarious. Flashback inside a flashback. I know, right? Welcome in Unordinary. Enfield's been great. I have 5 million quests to do. I'm actually out of quests. Except for Yvonne's. I gotta go. Thanks for coming, Jade. Have a lovely rest of your day. Sorry you didn't get to see any of Limbus's gameplay. Ah, come to think of it, it's already been 3 years since you started coming here, hasn't it?
3년이 뭐야?
More like 5. Ah, and you one smooth motherfucker! Nearly took that as you being kind and checking in on how I'm doing. Listen, my poor old heart can't handle hearing that beeping no more. Always gets me thinking maybe it's a prescript telling you to crack my head open like a watermelon. Of course not. And even if I did want to split your head like a watermelon, I'd need to take a chance for the right weapon to come out, or... Yeah, my bad for even trying to quip with ya. I love Rien and I love Lai Hong. Dad! Saru's wheezing. Like the air's leaking out of her. Is this a novel game with combat to keep you focused at times? The combat is pretty good. It starts off really bad, but the focused encounters, which are basically the boss fights, are really excellent. It's just, it sometimes has large gaps of story between combat chapters. And this is basically, immediately before today's stream, I had beat one of the hardest bosses in the game. In a boss rush with very little story in between. So now it's having story beats, and then we'll be up to the final bosses of the chapter. I see you've regressed to that moment. Don't worry. Saru is resting peacefully in your hands. Okay. I don't want any part of whatever your tutors are scheming. Also, Astolfo Arena is voiced by Sinclair. That's very funny. Thoughts on Wuthering Waves needing 70 gigabytes on phone and 150 on PC for the next patch? That is normal. Generally, on PC, you need twice as much space for unpatching. For unpacking. It'll only take 70 once it's done, but it needs extra room just to unpack the files properly. Arknights loves to hit you with a small novel. I will say, unlike Arknights, I'm a massive fan of Arknights' story, but the pacing is terrible. Limbus Company's pacing is actually very good, as of Canto 6. Canto 5, the game had some really good moments and was generally not the best story-wise, just with some really good moments. But the pacing was really good, it just, like, the overall plot was kind of eh. And then Canto 6, they've really locked in since then. The pacing's incredible, the plot is coherent and excellent, just all around good. I'll never draw my sword just to satisfy your cheap curiosity. So give up, shut up, and fuck. Mummy! Guess what I learned at school today? Get inside. Well now, who's this little tot? Hello, my name's Araya, and there's this letter I learned at school today, and I said get inside, Araya. Alright, sugar, you run along and play now, yeah? Okay. That's the total file size after installation. What the fuck are they doing? Also, welcome in, Rui. I just realized I didn't say hi. Ah, fiddlesticks. Now that really hurts a man's heart. Could at least let the kid say hi to Uncle Hang. I told you to fuck off. So that peanut's your leash, huh? What? Figured as much. You're holding on tight to that kid. Them spider fellas sure are sharp as a tack. It's just more of your horse shit. Or can you back it up? Ain't that a fine mouth you got talking to your teacher? Eh, what's it matter anyway? I already kicked the bucket. With them lessons I taught ya. Those were real, you hear? Is she just hallucinating? Why is he explicitly acknowledging he's dead? You're still following that thread tied to you. Hang on tight like your life depends on it, kiddo. I ain't helping you if you lose your way. I love how he randomly reveals he's a fucking ghost. I know, right? This wasn't a flashback. I came back from hell to monologue at you. You know what? If anyone was going to do that, it would be Lai Hang, who would show up just to insult you one last time, just as a shitpost. That's not it. That's not how you shorten it. W-I? What? It means, what do you mean it's not? No, you're doing it wrong, Mummy! Just follow after me. Mummy, I-L-Y so much. You don't get it, did you? No. Have some watermelon, Araya. You're supposed to say H-S-W-A! Oh, that doesn't work. Anyway, let's try again later. Valentia's so bad, Lai Hang came back. Well, it's me, the ghost of Lai Hang past, talking to you. Good luck, Yoshi. I love Lai Hang so much. Arguing with the ghost, pretty realistic, it is. Lai Hang returns from hell to rage bait. They let him out of hell for a day trip. Across the faded screen, light scatters and gather endlessly. The
형형색색으로
kaleidoscope
보이는
light
그
projected on the walls leaves me
아무 말도
mesmerized,
할수 없이.
and my stomach begins to churn.
예쁘다, 엄마.
It's pretty, right, Mummy? Yeah.
예.
M thinks it's P.
아니.
Wrong again!
그래서
So that peanuts you leash, huh?
이곳을 나가야 한다.
I have to get out of here. And
그리고 내보내야 한다.
I need to get her out too.
거미 집에서의 유효 기간이 끝나기 전에.
Before the House of Spiders decides she's no longer necessary.
요시대 그
Dearest Yoshide, that blade
함부로 뽑으면
must
안
never
되는
be drawn on a
검이다.
wall.
이 아비가
Soon, I'll forge another sword meant
요시대만을
only
위한
for you.
검을 곧
You
만들어
may
줄
keep it on
테니.
you at all times.
아빠가 뽑아도 안
Can't
돼?
you draw the blade, Dad?
그렇답니다.
No, I
이
can't.
아비들 중
None
착한
among the...
사람을
Among us!
그 검을 뽑을 수 있는 자는
None among the nurse fathers can draw the blade, save for one.
그리고
On top of that, only you can
오로지
wield it in all its
당신만이.
proper might, Yoshide.
검의 이름은
The name of the sword is Araya
아라야시라고
Shiki.
한단다. 유물 중에서도
It's one of the rarest relics in
가장
existence, a
귀하고
pinnacle of its kind.
그렇기에
It is a
그
blade
검은
that cuts through
무엇이란
all,
것은
and
다시
whatever it
아무렇지
cuts can never be
않지만
made whole again.
그날
After the
검을
day I drew the
갑작스레
sword without
뽑았더니
warning,
다섯이 모두
it was
만장일치로
decided the
말하는
blade could only be
순간에만
unsheathed only with
그 검을
unanimous
뽑는
permission
것이
of all five nurse fathers.
그 대가로
In return, however, it cuts your mind as well every time you use it.
너무 예리해서
The cuts are so
어떤
precise and
기억이
smooth you won't even
되어서는지도
notice which
모를
memories have been
정도로
severed away.
우리는
That's why we, well, the House of Spiders, is going to decide when and where you may unsheath that sword, and will do so with absolute caution.
그래서 나는
I'd only use the
열
sword fewer than 10
손가락이 되지 않는
times,
вет수로
just enough to
그
count on my
검을
fingers.
사용했다. 아라야가 오기
4
전에
times
4번,
before Araya came and 5
그
times after.
이후로는
아, 일주일
It's
전에
just last week.
같이
We went out together and tried that you-weird snack the first
막
time.
신기한
Yoshide
방식도
tried naming her daughter after a
써먹었잖아.
dog, then with a sword. She's so smart. Yeah, she really did name her daughter after her sword. Or her clone, I think. Ah, why can't you remember? You said they were too sweet, but you ate like 5 of them. I only got to eat 3!
이제는 잊어버리고 싶지
Day after
않은
day, the list of
기억들이
memories I wouldn't trade for anything
계속
keeps
쌓이고
growing, piling, overlapping.
점점 시간은
And I
다가오고
realize time is running
있었다는
out.
아라야에게 아무것도
The nurse
신경
fathers may
쓰지 않는
pretend to not
척하는
care about
아비다.
Araya.
하지만
But the spiral of doubt is
나선의
primed for the
형태를
impaling.
아마도 당신들의
Biding its time at the
족쇄가
precise moment they decide
할
their
일을
fetter
다
around my
마쳤다고
feet has served
판단될
its
때.
purpose.
알아야.
Araya,
어른이 되면
what do you want to be
뭐가 되고 싶어?
when you grow up? When I grow up, Mummy, I want to be...
아라야가 자신의
I want to let
가방을
Araya
들고
carry her own bag.
원하는
Grow
것이
up to
될
be the
수
person she
있도록
wants to be.
거미 집을
Thanks for the lurk,
벗어나서
Rando. No worries.
싶은
Thanks for
대로
coming
다닐 수
by. And
있다.
welcome in, Cozy. I want Araya to break free from the House of Spiders so she can find her own path in life.
그래서
We have decided unanimously to commence the mission. You must draw the sword.
검에 묶여있는
The 5 knots tying the blade, each distinct in shape, loosen themselves one after
하나하나씩.
another.
오늘은 별말이 없네.
Aren't you going to ask me questions today? What
이런
questions?
작전할 때마다
You always ask the same thing during these
말벌처럼
missions.
언제까지
Will it ever end?
반복할지.
Is there an ever end to it? And if there is one,
실체는
what will it look like?
내가 그랬나?
Did I really say all that?
사춘기라는 것이
They say
오면
children start
자식은
talking
말이
less and grow
점점
distant from their
줄어들고
parents when
예전처럼
puberty hits.
결국
Is it finally happening to you
내게도
too?
오고
Every time I
이
use the
검을 쓸
sword, a part of
때마다
me
내
gets
존재가
sliced away.
기억이
What makes you
생각나.
think my memories will be fine?
왜?
What? Did the stupid pager bleep you to shut up when I asked you difficult questions? Hey, South, welcome in, Tresh. Welcome in, Cozy.
입이
You've gotten a bit snappy, sweetie.
네 딸도
Imagine how
나중에
hurtful it'd
그런
be
식으로
if your
말한다면
daughter started talking to you like that someday.
아라야 이야기 꺼내지 마.
into this.
알아야.
Araya,
엄마는
Mummy, you
그
always make
검을
scary
들고 갈
faces when you
때마다
take the sword.
표정이
I haven't been paying attention. Has this been one long cutscene? Yes. Yes, this has been one long cutscene. We're getting to the gameplay soon. Trust me, the story is actually very, very well told. It's just, there is so much context necessary to understand what's happening, and for this story to make sense. I apologize. We'll get to the gameplay very soon. The final boss is a 1-hour cutscene? Yeah, pretty much. Come
이
here.
안에서 잠깐
Wait in there
기다리고
for a bit.
엄마?
Mummy?
이 안은
It'll be
어둡구만.
quiet and dark, but when you're
모든
in
것이
here,
금방
everything passes
흘러가.
quickly.
엄마가
Mummy used to hide in here all the
몇 번
time.
그러니까
So stay in there and wait for me.
기다리고 있어.
Araya.
반드시 다시
I
돌아올
promise I'll come
거니까.
back for you.
괜찮아.
I'll be fine. I'll be waiting for you here,
기다리고
Mummy.
그렇게
And so I
내가
followed each
묶여져
length
있는
of rope
실을
bound to me.
거미 집을 나가려고
Tell me,
한
why are
이유가
you trying to leave? You know what? Be like that. Keep mum and brood in silence all you want. The brat you call your daughter, I'll find that little liability and split her in half.
그만.
My eye! No! Oh shit! Wait. Was Ryoshu the one who fucked up Valencina's eye? Deserved.
눈깔 커.
Eyeball cut.
아빠한테
Were you mad at Daddy for something, buddy? Please stop this vandalism, Yoshida! For 10 years I assembled this for your pleasure!
아,
Shut the fuck up. Sweetheart,
나는
you've heard me enough.
입었고
I'm in a lot of pain.
그러니까
Stop swinging that sword at me.
아직 한 명도
You've
남아.
still got one more of us to go through, don't you? She said so in part 1, I'd just forgotten. I believe it, I also play FGO, I'm used to extended story bits, I'm surprised this has been going on. To be fair, right before this story segment was a boss rush, featuring multiple very difficult bosses. So it's just, narratively, it is now getting most of the story out of the way for the final fights. I feel bad for Callisto, he didn't get sliced, Ryoshu just rejected his present. Yeah, I do feel kind of bad for Callisto. He's grown on me.
비틀거리면서
Staggering, I took another
내게
step to the last of my nurse
흉통만
fathers.
남겼던 그 혀를
I cut out the
뽑았고,
tongue that lashed at me time and again.
그리고
And then,
벌써
it
어서
without
너네 집
severing the spider's thread. No. 알아요. It
머리를
was supposed to be her head.
뇌를 제대로
Perhaps it was
배제하는
some
것은
last dredge of pity
일말의
still left in me that I didn't
동정심이었을까?
cut through her brain.
아니면
Or maybe, after
뇌를
swinging the
베어야
blade for
그
so long,
생을
I
완전히
simply
끝낼
forgot
수
that
있다는
slicing the
것을.
brain is the surest way to end a life.
나는
With my own two
내
hands, I
아비의
ended the
숨을
life of my parent.
나와 닮은
A face
얼굴,
like mine, a voice like
나와
mine,
닮은
a sword style
목소리.
just like my own.
그렇다면
My fate come to resemble
그
hers as well.
무엇이든 벨 수 있는
I drove
그
the blade that cuts through
검으로
all
당신의 심장이
into her heart
꽂아
and gave it a good twist.
매끄럽 만약 저물어가는
If the dying
노래도
sunset had a
소리가
voice,
있으며
it would sound just like
이-
this. Wait, was all of that going through Ryoshu's head? As she killed the nurse father that happened like 6 nodes ago? Ryoshu, you can't have a 1,000-word flashback into another 1,000-word flashback during a single stab. Oh shit, okay, now we're up to another boss. Let's go.
여기는 강습 준비 완료.
Sure I can, you mean SIC, right? Manager. Executive manager. Keeping an eye on every sinner, focusing on their condition, lending them strength and reviving them. So much going on. My head feels like it could burst at any moment. My nerves as though they're burning out from pouring in that much concentration. Welcome in AVGS. Welcome in our son. Lovely to have you. Whoosh? What do you mean by whoosh, Rosen? I'm listening. Ryoshu has begun engaging the nurse father. With our current manpower, breaking through is going to be difficult. Your orders. The Sinclair from the future is still there, summoned by the sign that manifested him on its forehead. Now, is there escape flashback? Oh, okay. I was confused by her stabbing the nurse father in the heart. All the nurse father fights going on at the same time. Dante's not having a good time. No, he's not. Gregor's still rampaging under the grip of uncontrollable metamorphosis. Both teams are in disarray. Even the LCD, the only ones who've been moving along fairly well, ended up missing their ace in the hole. Not yet. I take it the situation isn't favorable. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to do this on our own. Welcome in, Hens! How's your day going? I, Otis, never intended to showcase my competence to this extent, but very well. There shouldn't be any issues. I merely followed the manager's orders. Ryoshu's sword, finally drawn from his scabbard, pierced through the Pinky Nurse Father with a smooth single thrust. She killed the Pinky Nurse Father? Yeah, I thought the end of that flashback was her killing the Nurse Father. And, like, that entire flashback to her escape sequence was while she was thrusting. Hydrate? Yes, sir! No, that did happen in the past? Oh, that's fucked up. Wait, if Araya's a clone of Ryoshu, doesn't that mean the Nurse Father could just be another clone of Ryoshu? Did they just make a new clone? Unfortunately, no dungeon in this Canto. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Chat, give me money.
The enemy staggered on her feet, then opened one of the doors behind her. The way she moved was too slow to be an escape, and her gaze, intently trained on Ryoshu, was too steady to be a surrender. Soon, we realized she was trying to draw us in after her.
기다려.
Wait!
나는
I know for certain! I'd stay-
이 공간이
I had grown
점점
so sick of this place.
알고 있다.
I know.
거미 집에
You always
갇힌
said it was
걸
my fault you were fed into the House
항상
of
내
Spice.
탓.
What are you saying? It's not.
거미집 한가운데에서
I was the one who was being
키워주고
raised in this
있던 건
house.
나였다.
If anyone has the right to be resentful,
원망은 내가 해야 마땅하지만 너는
you
자유를
left.
찾아 나갔잖아.
You freed yourself anyway.
땅에 발을
You stepped out on the ground outside and traveled to see the sky, the real sky.
난 그
I already cut you down with this sword back then.
어떻게
So how are you still alive? Are you sure?
확실해?
Did you make sure to pierce the sword
심장
clean through
끝까지
the heart?
제대로
Did you even have a
기억들
single
중에
clear memory you can
확실한
recall
게
for
남아-
certain? If the memories themselves are gone and all that's left is the feeling you once had something to cherish, how true could that be?
기억되지
When something
못한다.
can't be remembered anymore, it's as good as lost. Both me and the city and this house have become places where not a single soul has the heart to remember the child. That's how our story ends.
내게는
Maybe for
끝이어도
me, but not for Araya.
알아야는
She's still
기다리고 있어.
waiting for me.
알아야는 기다리고 있어.
Araya's waiting for no one! Oh, how did she suddenly switch to a suit? The fuck's going on? Okay, no, now she's back to her normal attire. No, okay, yeah, she's back to... Wait! Is this Araya? This is Araya, isn't it? Ryoshi's about to kill her daughter! Read... No. Let's see. Is there any, let's read through the passive text. I'm not reading what anything does. A card from the Star Blade. Arashiki leads a blade wound that can burn with implacable fire. The burning mark can never fade, for the wielder has slashed through the existence at the cost of their own. Remember, it was the passage of time and the years weighing on me that led me to believe I could finally understand and embrace you. Yep, this is Araya. Don't you wear second phase drip under your clothing? Yes, I do. Yep, this is absolutely Araya. That's hilarious. Okay, let's see. What other lore does she have? Okay, so she did actually kill the Pinky Nurse father, and now she's fighting her daughter. That is absolutely peak. That is absolutely peak. The after images that have long wrapped me in their folds are stripped away, layer by layer. I'm left standing in both loss and liberation. Okay, that's all, that's all. I mean, realistically, what's to stop me from pressing win rate? Let's be real here. Okay, outside of the fact that apparently I can't clash for shit. Wow, okay, I guess I'm just taking some unparried blows. That's okay. Win rate, let's go, sir! Get absolutely dunked on, Araya. Skill issue Omegalol. Ryoshi's gonna murder her child, humorous? Humorous in the sense of the overarching narrative. That is a very, very funny twist. That I'm sure is quite tragic for other people. Shit, Ryoshi almost died! This is the easiest boss in the Canto. I can see why. If she doesn't have a second HP bar. Okay, thank goodness Ryoshu is immortal. She would have just died there. She has the Love Town mechanic. What is... I don't remember that. Okay, thank goodness Ryoshu is immortal. Let's see, does she have any red coins? No. That's fine. Let's just completely ignore that and use win rate. Why is there an after image attacking Merceau? Affection and resentment. Yet this is absolutely Araya. I'm John Rain. What can I do for you? Welcome in, Lobotomy. It's wonderful to have you. How's your day going? Okay, yeah, she picked a fight with... Wow, yeah, crazy to think that the guy who killed Rien is now here also killing her. I surely wonder why there's an after image. You already know I'm not gonna read. When a kid revolves around quantum and time entanglement. I just assume it's like bonus damage or a focus. Wait, is she already fucking... Surely she is a phase 2, right? Surely she has a phase 2. This is pathetic. Currently boxing the Reverberation Ensemble. Let's fucking go. That's right. Okay, when's her phase 2 gonna kick in? Okay, that looks like a phase 2. No, never mind. She must just have another HP bar. That's fine. Win rate go. Okay, let's see. Moment of truth. Does she... Oh, she lived that. That's unfortunate. Thankfully, Otis is very tanky, so it doesn't matter. Surely South won't lose. You're correct. I won't. Okay, there we go. Phase 2. Anxiously, I've waited. Desperately, I've hoped. Beyond all reckoning, I've blamed. And so, this moment too will be sad. Ryoshu's too busy aura farming to care. I may speak of it, but will it be remembered at all? Okay, wait, no, she killed my other sinners! Fuck you, Araya! I wanted my thumb so! That's messed up! You can't do this to me! Okay, yep, no law. It looks like there will be a phase 3, though. Okay. Maybe through the forest of the flames? That looks sufficient. Let's go. I mean, I imagine Ryoshu still kicks it, even. Araya really said 1v1v Strauss. Yeah, it's not gonna go her way. It's not gonna go Araya's way. I'm sorry, South. Lai Hung is dead for real, for real. It is so in character for Lai Hung to say, oh, by the way, I'm dead, Omega lol, as he's coming to shit first. That is just peak Lai Hung. Okay, yeah, Araya, not gonna lie, Araya did not inherit her mummy's skill with a blade. The most flavor on text on passive? Okay, I'll check those out after this turn. Let's take a look-see. Hydrangeas bloomed that day, but still there's no return. Let's see, is there anything new? Escape as we might, the stubborn thread will force us to cross paths. It refuses to break no matter what I do. I'm not having fun, to be honest. I can't clash for shit. Yeah, the reverb ensemble absolutely does kind of need meta. I'm so sorry. I got faith in you, sir. I got faith in you. How free to play is this game? Incredibly. The gacha itself really sucks, but you can obtain every single character easily for free. You can farm for them. It is balanced around that. The gacha sucks, but every single character is a welfare. And you can obtain them guaranteed very, very easily. So this game is incredibly free to play, friend. I don't fucking know what the meta is. I did random bullshit go. It is time to learn. I'm sorry. The reverb ensemble specifically do force you to learn. It is what it is. Welcome in, Goddess. Welcome in, Yellow. Welcome in, Elp Noah. I hope you're all doing lovely. Good morning. I hope you slept well, man. Limbus is a gacha game that doesn't know how to be a gacha? Yes, it absolutely does not. Okay, I can't help but notice Ryoshu didn't heal herself. How the fuck are you supposed to win this fight? Oh, never mind. Ryoshu seems to have stopped taking damage. That's my bad. Very but early, the game sucks due to slow XP gains. Yes. Early on, the game kind of sucks for free-to-plays, but it gets drastically easier over time. Okay, yeah, I feel like Ryoshu is some kind of buff that makes her immortal or something. Even the words of promise have sunk into oblivion. You know what? Let's just win rate. I got faith. Reading? Nah, no, I wasn't reading what it did. I was looking for flavor text. Yeah, not gonna lie, Ryoshu deciding that she gets to not take damage for a bit. This is a nice change of pace. Usually it's the enemies who do that. Remember LOR meta be like opportunity spotted 3-5-1-2-1-2-1-2. I don't necessarily remember that actually. It's been so long since I last have seen my son lost to this monster with the man behind the slaughter. It's better to sever them here. No, it's not. Skill issue. Wasn't there more flavor text? Not that I could see. Okay, Ryoshu, can you not die? Okay, you actually healed from that. That is embarrassing. I'm interested in this stream after some game after some streams of Sal's watching it. Oh, please do check it out then. We also have a dedicated channel for this series of games, so please do sign up for that one. I'd love to yap with you about it, with you about it. And I hope you have fun with Limbus. The story is quite excellent. Death by 1,000 cuts boss fight. There must be some gimmick I'm not aware of. I do not see how Ryoshu can win this. Like, I'm winning every clash and still fucking dying. So it is what it is. Like, I'm basically out of HP. I am using an ult though, but this is not going to be enough to kill her. It's going to do a lot though. That's a quarter of her HP, but now she does another red coin, and I'm pretty sure I died of it. Maybe no, okay, I lived that one. I do live that one, but now I'm on 2 HP. It's contempt and awe, yes sir it is. Meeting Ram for the first time, hearing her say professor and seeing how good of a condition she's in, full body shivers for a few moments, entirely understandable. Okay. Wait, you... What? Wait, that wasn't a scripted loss? How the fuck are you meant to deal with that?
이 따위로 추하게 도망치게 될 줄이야.
Okay, should I swap to a different Ryoshu? I don't think I have a self-healing Ryoshu. Contemptor makes her take more damage from enemies with gaze stack. Well, that is... Maybe let's borrow a friend's Ryoshu. You know what? I got faith. I'll just run it back. I used N-Corp Ryoshu based. Just heal. Yeah, I just need to spam my healing ego more. There's no gimmick, you legit just have to play well. I mean, I was one turn off of winning. Also, welcome in what? If I'd lived that turn, or like if I'd had like 20 more HP, Ryoshu would have won. You do not need a self-healing Ryoshu for this. Yeah, I just needed like 20 more HP. She was down to 100 HP. I did, however, not win rate. I'll probably need to manual the second phase. I can definitely win rate the first. This version of Araya sucks. Will he clash properly? You already know the answer to that. But now that I know that, Merceau is gonna die, let's have him chat out. Merceau, do your thing. I want to see my boy pump out his ammo. I want to see a Savage Tiger Slayer's perfected flurry of blades right away. Basically, just put Ryoshu in a glass box the entire fight, and don't let shit graze her. That's not possible. Every single enemy attack is a red coin. So I just need to clash slightly better, that's all. Because she does seem to heal the full for the next one, which is fine. Because my Ryoshu started the fight at 1 HP, so I'm glad she healed. Either way, I'll just burst her down as quick as I can, and then I guess just spam healing egos slightly more. I just make sure I clash everything. There we go, hell yeah. Okay, Thumbso, break kneecaps. Ryoshu, how are you struggling? That's embarrassing. Thumbso. Okay, never mind. It's just dangerous. That's fine. Just do your best at that when you ego. The prescript says do that. Yeah, exactly, exactly. The prescript says run it back with nothing changed. So this time I'll win. Now that I know I do actually just need to make sure I outlast her and out DPS her. I just need to make sure basically I have ego resources ready. Actually, no, I don't need to plan anything. What am I talking about? It is kind of bullshit that they forced the 1v1. Anyway, unrelated, Savage Tiger Slayer's deflected flurry of blades. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I love the animation for this attack so much. It is one of my favorite in the entire game. It is so fucking fire. Okay, yep, and now... Oh no, you're gonna use a mass flash? Anyway, unrelated, Omega lol, get wrecked. 5 orange. To be fair, they are 5 red, but yes. Okay, Otis takes 0 damage. Impressive. And then the Pinky Nurse Father, Araya, dies. I don't think they expected Contempt Ore to be used, quite probably. Just unoppose at this point to insta-kill the boss? Actually, yeah. You're right, it might be better to just unoppose her. For phase 1? Oh, no, no. Oh, no, that's... Look, trust the process. Trust the process. It was a guaranteed anyway. I just wanted to generate ego gifts. Honestly, I am really shocked that that win rate is struggling. I don't need to use it this turn. I will say... They use the same, so I'll save this. I'll actually just take the L. I'm gonna be real. I'll just take the L. I just need to use my healing ego. Let's just do as much damage as we can. I shouldn't be using defensive. Like, that's 0. Wow. Love seeing you fail heads like 90 times in a row on full sanity. But no, this is what I mean about I needed one more turn. She takes a lot of damage. Ryoshu, yeah, I just need to use the healing ego more. That's all. I just need to not worry about winning clashes. I feel base Ryoshu when bringing Katana in an FPS game. Look, to be fair, base Ryoshu would bring Katana to an FPS game, and she won. That was a hopeless clash. I'm aware. It's funny watching you win struggling clashes without you noticing. Oh, no, I'm aware. I was 100% confident I would. How dare any of you motherfuckers doubt me? Savage Tiger Slayer's perfected flurry of blades. Okay, yeah, I don't understand why Ryoshu lost 100 HP there. She did not take that during combat. That's the bit that confuses me. It's part of the boss mechanic. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Ryoshu did it? Hell yeah. Winning green coin gives her power down. Okay, I don't know what that does. Thank you. Okay, let's see. How much is this going to heal her? Please be a decent chunk. I really do need you to heal, Ryoshu. You're running out of HP. She healed for literally 0. Okay, I just need to hope that Ryoshu deals damage fast enough. It looks like this is not actually healing. If this staggers or defeats, yeah, that would check out. That would check out. Maybe let's try inflicting fragile with Forest Hill Claims. Healing. Wait, actually, let's see. Does overclocking this give me a guaranteed heal? If the target, no. Okay, that's cringe. You guys need healing egos? Yes, because she's randomly taking extra damage. You know what? There we go. Let's just run the play. It heals on stagger kills, so you literally discussed this last stream. I said I might believe you, not that I was aware of that. I'm made of big streamer. My streamer is the smartest, and yet I still beat the Roach King. Oh, South, you're so stupid. Say that to the dead Roach King, oh megalol. Just run Drifter. Yeah, if I lose this one, I'll just borrow another friend's Ryoshu. I'll borrow Drifter, not really know what she does, but it just feels like Contempt Ore specifically is causing me to lose this fight because the extra damage taken. If I'm being so real, I feel like that is what's causing this. How are you guys this arse? You guys needed an ID and ego that heals to beat this fight? No, I'm just using an ID that makes me take more damage. Use L Corp Ryoshu, I don't know what that does. Either way, actually no. I think I have enough HP. Because she's now fully bursting. I believe 2 turns away from killing her. It depends entirely how much damage I take. Let's see. I should be 2 turns. Oh no, I think I die in time. Yep. I'm just taking too much damage. Like, I just took 30 damage after winning that clash. So, realistically, what I need to do now is unopposed clashes and just hope they win. Let's see. Is that enough? No, she's gonna chip damage me, isn't she? Oh no, that actually survived it. Drifter is basically a high show use counter skill before doing H3. You expect me to read? That's fucked up, sir. N-Corp Ryoshu has an evade, so she kinda counters this boss because you know the evade. I was not aware she had an evade. Actually, you're so right. Why don't I run it back and just use her defensive skill once and then go all for unopposed? Because doesn't evade linger on every hit until it's beaten? So can't I just evade once and then she never takes damage? You are so right, sir. N-Corp Ryoshu doesn't have an evade. Okay, never mind. N-Corp just... Oh, you were saying L-Corp. Gotcha. Yeah, she has a defense skill, that's right. But it doesn't heal her. So... it doesn't give a shield, so it won't really be necessary. Does he know? I do not know. Let's just borrow a friend's Ryoshu. It looks like N-Corp is just uniquely bad against this fight specifically. Okay, that was not the one I was hoping for. There was someone with a Night Drifter. There we go. Problem solved. N-Corp Ryoshu as in Butler Ryoshu. Oh, I haven't leveled it yet. That's fine though. I think N-Corp Ryoshu has such fire drip. So, that's all. Okay, I don't know what this does, but surely just without that debuff, spamming win rate will work. So, say it with me. Say it with me. Savage Tiger Slayer's perfected flurry of blades. It is so fucked up that they had to nerf me by not letting me bring Thumb So. They know it's fucked up. Do a coin flip for extra luck. I don't have a coin on me. Okay, she is winning both of those, and Thumbso, let's just have you clash these bad boys. You are rolling really slow. No, why are you unopposed? Whatever. I don't need to read. Where's Night Drifter Sancho? That would be pretty big, not gonna lie. Okay, Ryoshu immediately lost. Off to a great start. You got this. Oh, thank you, Blank! I never thought you'd struggle with this boss after killing the Roach King. Yeah. For anyone curious, this is confirmation that this boss is harder than the Roach King. I lost 0 times to the Roach King, and I've lost twice to Araya. Defense skill before S3? Nah, skill issue. Believe in the pre-scripts. The pre-scripts say press win rate and only use defense skill if you feel like it. Check this shit out. Whoa, Savage... Oh no, I didn't draw it this time. That's sad. Massive, big sad. Thankfully, he wins the clash anyway. It does not matter. I fucking love the sound and visual design of Thumbso. It is so close. But yeah, no, I don't understand why N-Corp Ryoshu keeps taking 100 damage right at the start of the fight. If it wasn't for that, I would have won either of those times, I'm not gonna lie. But either way, doesn't matter. This one should be nice to win. But no, man, they really... I kind of hope they do a remake of Library of Arena, where all they do is update the sprites and animations to be on par with Nimbus. Like, am I crazy for that? Zhao must be easier than Rat King Pete from the LOR tutorial, since the tutorial had to be nerfed. Exactly. If only we were literate. Welcome in, Ravioli. You all know I'm not. Is that a half HP Araya? Better get some support ID with Thumb Sower. To be fair, I just don't know why she's dying and don't particularly care to read. Like, I'm sure if I read it, I could figure it out. It just seems like NCorp specifically is struggling with this. Okay, whoopie-doo. Wow, nice damage. Anyway. Bro, Otis, what the fuck is this? That was pathetic. You guys really suck at winning clashes. Gaze stacks on the enemy. Yeah, it just looks like that causes me to take more damage. And I'm pretty sure that's... Bro! Some of those LOR mods have higher budget for one animation than the entire production cost of the game. Yeah, look, they've really gotten better at animation in this company. It is actually unreal. But they sucked at it before. Okay, there we go. I'm feeling it this time. Take a guess what I'm gonna do. Welcome in, Okami! Hey, you're awesome. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet of you. How's your day going? It's wonderful to have you. Also, you don't need to answer this. Is your name in reference to the video game Okami? Because if so, Pog, incredibly basic taste. I don't know which one of these is S3, so I'm just not gonna pay attention. I'm really feeling it, Shulk. So true. Backslash! Air slash! I'm really feeling it! I 100% am with you. Oh, wow. Yeah, Night Drifter Ryoshu seems as strong as Gaze Ryoshu, but she doesn't take extra damage. Yeah, wow. I feel like this is all I needed. Just an ID rather, that doesn't take 5x damage for no reason. He's really stealing it based. Me when I walk into the bank, for real. Okay, no, yeah, she lost 100 HP there as well. Let's just have a defensive skill activate. Let's see what this does. I don't know what it does. Well, yeah, this boss is definitely harder than the Roach King. This boss is absolutely harder than the Roach King. Drifter Ryoshu was very good and fun. She does seem very fun. She seems much too complex for my stupid brain. Okay, her defensive skill gives her some degree of shield, so I think I'm going to start using that every turn. Class R? Nah, trust the process. I'm really peeling it based. Wow. I was so worried about that 9 damage. Okay, now this one is hopeless, so let's use this friend's great trichoticism. Let's use the new ID. I haven't actually seen the new ego. I keep getting them confused. I haven't actually seen this ego animation yet. I've not leveled it yet. Okay, yeah, I'm absolutely on track to win this time. Let's take a look-see. Great Trichilocosm. She sets her sword on fire. Oh, that's a cool animation. I don't really play this game. I can't pun. No, you're absolutely fine. You're absolutely fine. Most of the jokes and puns in this game are just some variation of Yi-Song Ideal. Yi-Song is the name of someone who says ideal. That's it. That's the joke. Ideal, that's so Yi-Song right now. The new ego gives you a buff that gets stronger the more damage you deal after using it, so you should use it early. Okay, that's good to know. I didn't do so. How ideal. How wild. Wild enough to hunt for it. Anyway, yeah, this boss easy. It just looks like you need some degree of defense, otherwise you die to the chip damage. That is all I needed. I just need anyone other than NCorp who takes extra damage. We're South fans, we do the reading for ya. No, you don't. Yo! Okay, it's a Furioso style clash between a poser and Ryoshu. Oh shit! OG Ryoshu! Throws her sword? Better use my 120 ego to beat Mace Araya. So true. Oh, let's go! Oh, the cutscene! Oh, they've gotten much better with cutscenes. They really have. Some of these cutscenes have been excellent. They're going really hard with cutscenes, and I'm so happy, because they used to use them so sparingly. A soft singing echoes in Ryoshu's ears. When'll Mommy come back? Will she be here today? What about tomorrow? Mommy, I really want to keep our promise. I wanted to stay in here and wait quietly. Shut up! Was I too impatient?
Chat, give
Did Mommy leave because I couldn't wait that one fleeting moment? Stop talking! Words mingle and tangle together, making it impossible to tell who's speaking to whom. I did it, I made a Limbus Company pun. You did. Your daughter has left you forever! Just as you did! No doubt Araya will hide again. I'll be wandering again, searching for her. We won't be able to meet for a very long time. Oh, also, other memes about Limbus just say, like, how wild or anything to do with the word wild. And anytime someone says the black silence or the red mist, say something like, say that again, or just say the phrases black silence or red mist. I know I'm using the Poland PFP, but don't jump my ass, gang. I just, no, you're fine. We're about to jump you. Yeah, you're up next, I can't lose her. This is my last chance. Araya loved watching the stars. She may still be hiding somewhere in that starry night. I'll be fine. I'll be waiting for you here, Mommy. This is the House of Spiders. Oh! Oh wait, it's so foreshadowed! She's doing a pinky promise! And now Araya's the nurse father of the pinky! Oh, you motherfuckers! That was... Oh shit, well played, you got me. Well played by the devs. That is impressive levels of... That is impressive based levels of confidence in themselves. Welcome in, Kai. I hope your day's going well, man. A place no one can escape from. A place ever suspended, barred from touching the sky. The tiny, cramped little space to which I never returned. Never. Ryoshi lets out an anguished cry as she swings her sword once more. The nurse father makes no move to avoid it, as though she's entrusting Ryoshi with the right to end her. I'm still in bed just to look up. I hope you slept well then. Which memory did you carve away this time? And finally, the nurse father falls where she stands. The floor of the House of Spiders was cold and unyielding. Hide in this box for just a minute. Once you get in, close your eyes and count. It'll be quiet and dark, but when you're in there, everything passes quickly. How do you know? Mommy used to hide in there all the time. So stay in here and wait for me. Love how they show 6 different types of abuse. I feel bad for KJ. Yeah, KJH massive 07. My leg feels better. Let's go! You lost your hair privileges. It's just a sign that calls me bald. I do have a toggle that makes me bald, but it looks incredibly cursed, so no. Hydrate? Yes, sir. Is the game mobile only? No. Please play it on PC. It has a Steam version. Do not play it on mobile. The Limbus mobile version is so ridiculously, atrociously unplayable, it is humiliating. I play it on mobile, it runs fine. Yeah, and how do you go about selecting skills? Stay in here and wait for me, Araya. I promise I'll come back for you. I'll be fine. I'll be waiting for you here, Mommy. No. She'll never come back. Once Mommy comes back, we're going somewhere the stars are so close it looks like you can touch them. I'll pack my lunches and cut the sausage into octopus shapes. When I'm done waiting, Mommy will show up and tell me I did good. She'll say, I knew Araya would be good at hiding. And then after a little more time, I'll wear a big flower, bigger than a watermelon for my graduation. I'll take it off after and give it to Mommy. She'll look good with hydrangeas because they look like me. And I'll learn more letters. I've got to teach her all the new slang too. No, those days don't come around. We'll climb to a real rooftop, feel the wind, and eat watermelon together. Mum forgot all about me. The door never opens. There's no calendar. I don't know how many days have passed. No clock either. I can't tell if it's day or night. I see it now. I was left behind. Mom left for good. The day never ends, and tomorrow never comes. Once that certainly settled in. Once every shade of the darkness felt as though it belonged to me, I threw the door open. If someone had been waiting on the other side of that door,
기다리고
it should have been her.
이런
Oh dear.
시간 얽힘이 되어
You've fallen into a temporal entanglement,
내
Orion.
생각엔
From the
말이야.
looks of it, my darling daughter must have stepped into this vault countless times. Her blood, you see, interacts uniquely with the flow of time. That's what allowed her to step in here unharmed. You too were born with Yoshide's blood because the higher-ups of the thumb wished for another candidate with an innate aptitude to wield Arashiki. However, the fact is, it's simply impossible for you to ever match my Yoshide's aptitude for it. Blood is important, but it's only the first and most basic requirement. What really counts is how you sense the time. The way that child perceives and observes time, the intuition, the balance, the perspective, isn't something that can be imitated. Well, thanks to the shared blood, you managed to hold out against time and even read it. But that's exactly what made a mess of the time you were supposed to bear inside this vault. I have no idea what kind of emotion drove you to push open the doors, but we'll be reunited with Yoshide again without fail. Because as long as that child remains incomplete, the House of Spiders will endure. And it just so happens there's a vacancy. Perhaps your aptitude will also be enough to seize the title of Dihui Star. I fucking love Rien. When I opened my hands, I saw wrinkled old fingers and strands of thread twined around them. Is this my name? Yeah, Araya. That's how you read it. It's too hard! How do you write your name, Mummy? Side effects must have kicked in. With all this unstable superposition of time, you're bound to experience them for life. Never mind, that's a shame. The art style looks really good and the UI, or whatever it may be, is atrocious. To be fair, Shadow, the UI is really bad at first. You get used to it very quickly. So, no worries at all. If you're dropping it anyway, the UI, you do adapt very, very quickly. Most gacha games have initially terrible UI. Limbus is no exception to that. But no, either way, thanks for coming by. These threads hold nothing but pain, and they all lead back to you. Closing your eyes won't stop the visions from flooding in. That's the nature of time. It's inevitable. Does that mean if I follow these threads to where you are? If I become a nurse, Father, will I see her again? Even now, the wait hasn't stopped. Of course! My sweet daughter will come home. Mommy, I learned something today at school! You're not supposed to smoke around kids. Says who? The teacher! I'm still a growing kid and I need to stay healthy. But we can't do that if people keep smoking around us. Why not? Well, I'm in a growth period. If bad cells form in your body at a young age, Teach said the bad stuff grows faster? Grows faster? Your teacher's a cocky douche. Mommy, don't talk about my teacher like that! After that day, however, she never touched a cigarette again. I'll go to smoke the same kind she used to. Every time I took a drag, it felt like I was breathing alongside her. The acrid scent that the flow of time draped over her now lingers on my skin. Oh, no. Oh, sorry. What I said was atrocious. The mobile version. The mobile version is atrocious. Play Limbus on the PC Steam version. The mobile version sucks. That's all I was saying, Shadow. Ain't atrocious? I would say it is. The mobile is I tried it out on mobile. As a newer player, you will bounce off if you start with mobile. The mobile version is terrible. You need a better mobile. My mobile's pretty good. It's pretty solid. It's only a couple years old. My mind ribbons and swirls like a cigarette smoke in the air, carrying me to the moment I never want to see again. Mommy, where are you going? Don't leave me. Where are you going? I don't own a PC. Well, you could give it a try. A lot of people disagree with me. I just think the mobile version sucks. It is still free and it's relatively small, so give it a try, see if you can get used to it. Where'd you go? And you crawling back to the House of Spiders with that up. It's about to update the UI, don't know when. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It's just from using mouse to finger. The problem with the UI on mobile is everything's way too small to read. There's no real convenient way to read it. That's what the problem is. Welcome in, Yukio Katsu. How's your day going? I tried mobile after 1800 hours on Steam. It's decent. Yeah, but it's not good. It's okay. Once it became painfully clear there wasn't even an ounce of recognition in her eyes. not even a brief spark.
내 안쪽
The myriad moments inside me, bound and constricted by
끈들이는
tangled
그
threads,
시절이 요동
began trembling and thrashing aloud. Mummy,
엄마라고
can I call you Mummy? The child in Ryoshu's memory, the same child who used to munch through mouthfuls of snacks, practice how to read and write and sing songs with barely intelligible lyrics, grows into the form of the pinky nurse father standing before her eyes. Her final gaze is not trained on Ryoshu. It's still staring off into the distance. An unknown point between the folds of time. Raya. Raya! Going good, how about you and call me Akatsu? Sure thing, Akatsu! I'm going very well, and it's wonderful to hear you're going well as well. The singing voice fades into silence as the pinky nurse father's fallen body goes still. Ryoshu raises her sword ever so slowly. Ryoshu. She answers with silence, staring down at herself. I understood what it was she was watching. She was looking at every strand of thread connected to her, the bundle of strings forming herself. Hearts of Iron 4 Rabies player. What does that mean, Costas? Oh, thank you for the follow, Akatsu. Glad you're having fun. Never heard Ryoshu's voice like that, yet the voice acting cast are incredible in this game. Also, most of them are VTubers. It's very funny. I obviously can't do a good impersonation, but this is the rough vibe shift. Because Otis's VA sometimes reads aloud her lines when she's playing Limbus, because she streams it sometimes. And this is the rough vibe shift. Oh, okay, so we're going, you must. She was looking at every strand of thread connected to herself. The bundle of strings forming herself. I can't do it at all, but it's very comical how high-pitched her normal voice is. I got Hoshiolta. Congratulations, Fian. That's awesome. Your title, that's what it means. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. World War II joke. No, in this case, there is actually a character referred to as Poland in the game. And the chain that linked us together throughout our journey. You're thinking about severing the chain. She failed to protect Araya. What she'd promised to her daughter with that pinky swear turned into lies. And the thread that connected the two of them was severed into thousands of little strands. Ryoshu's VA also voices Shreen. Yeah, she has crazy range. There's a bit of Don's VA singing somewhere. Yep. The VAs are all very, very good in this game. This means our pact. Her contract with Limbus Company no longer means anything to us.
시계.
Clock.
나는
I lost the one and only thread I was clinging to.
움켜쥐고 머무를 이유가
What reason do I have
어딨지?
to stay? Oh, shit. Ryoshu cuts off the chain. It falls apart with so little resistance, it's almost as if it never linked us in the first place. And that was only the beginning. The days of her life let out a piercing shriek as they're severed away by the sharp edges of her blade. The memories shaped by the culmination of those days start to fade. Hacked into pieces, mutilated, time itself howls with a piercing cry. Massive 07. That's a cool transition to white. It was. It was really fucking wicked. Let me guess, the other 20% is done by Capo. Yep. My favorite fight, that one was marginally big. Holy shit, am I gonna need to do a how many nodes are there? I just realized I'm only just now at the 2/3 part. How many fucking nodes are there? I knew Ryoshu for like 30 seconds and I cried. Yeah, she just stabbed her daughter. I missed 2 hours of cinema. Welcome in, Pistana. Lovely to have you. 5 more? Okay, that's not so bad. Like 51. Yeah, never mind. That's absolutely fine. Oh, shit! Oh! Oh, I love when games do this. It's like earlier how instead of deleting Keish, it said deleting Kathy. And it's like Arknights when Priestess, the Eyes of Priestess took control. I really love when games play around like this. Clear old Kathy, exactly. At long last, the painting has begun. That's my darling daughter. You made your father so proud. Here it is, the first stroke of the House of Spiders' masterpiece. Its long-awaited piece de resistance has finally been painted. You see it, Sora? It's so very close to perfection. Mr. Rien, is this my final test? That's right. Mr. Yen, if I make it through this one too, I might finally be given the honor of being your daughter. The prescript said.
물론이지.
Of course, Sora.
그동안 고생
You've been working
많았어.
so very hard after all.
리엔 씨와
I loved every day I spent with you, Mr. Rien.
나도 그래.
I feel the same.
두 번은 못
I know
볼
this is a once-in-a-lifetime
구경거리였지만
spectacle, but I can't imagine you have any
나만
reason to
지켜볼
stay and watch.
이유는 야비는 그
Your nurse
수입을
father fulfilled her
훌륭하게
purpose
다했어.
remarkably. All you need to do is turn around and
그래서
leave and you'll be free.
그대가 정한
My
쓰임을
master's
다한
completed the
것은
purpose you chose for her.
소생과 어떤
That has naught to do with me.
말도
Why urge me to leave?
지의 성을 잇고자
It's true I entered the tutelage of the master to inherit the title of Dihui Star.
죽지도 않은
Yet how could I leave when her life breath has not yet left her? Who is Ren? One of the assistants. Was that Ren genuinely smiling? Yes, it was. I feel like the reason Araya got folded was Limbus doesn't carry K-Corp ampules. Absolutely.
아직
My
소생은
insignificant self is not yet worthy to inherit the name of a star. Thus, I must bear my master away hence.
세상에서 가장
That has to be
의미
the
없는
most
짓을
pointless
하는
thing to do in the world.
저
Her heart was
검의
pierced by
심장을
none other than
꿰뚫기
that
이상
blade. She'll stop breathing
머지않아
soon
수발
enough.
표정만
Can't you
봐도
tell just by looking at my daughter's face?
느껴지지.
Is Araya still alive? No.
이미
It's too late.
무아를
Rare is the
죄인
opportunity to cross blades with the
수레의
wielder of
렌자와
Muga,
겨뤄볼
the non-self, who's also reached the realm of Ashura.
쓰러뜨린 뒤에
I shall fell her here and depart
주인님을
with my
데리고
master.
떠나
How should we proceed, Executive
관리자님
Manager?
말씀대로라면
If it's as you say, then she's no longer... No. She severed the chain without permission. You tried to quit my company without permission. Joke's on you. This is a black company. We're gonna kidnap you. You're waking back up in the office. Remember what Virgilius always says? Once you sign the contract, you don't get to quit so easily. Fuck you, no leaving? Absolutely. Dante Gigachad.
끊어진 것은
What is broken is only the pact
기억이.
forged with the manager. The
Limbus
clauses of her
company
contract
wide
with
기억 중
Limbus still
기록을
remain in
잃었습니다.
effect. I love this so. We're helping Ryoshu. She may choose to quit in the end. What the Sinclair from the future said still lingers in my mind. I have no way of knowing if he was a glimpse of what awaits in our future, but at least let's see her off properly. Must so prevent Ryoshu from quitting. So true, so true. Wait, are we just fighting this poser? Okay, good. We're also fighting Sora. I was gonna fucking say.
이번 시련만 이겨낼 수 있다면
Oh shit, she's got a sword out. It's glowing. Let's go. Call back to Ishmael wanting to quit at every opportunity. That one was very funny. Ishmael immediately did just not want to be here. Okay, let's see. Can you craft a different one instead? Yep, perfect. There we go. Read passes. Oh, thank you for the reminder. I will. Shit, she is purple coins! What the fuck do you mean, purple coins? First green coins, now this! Before it happens, sorry, I missed it. Okay, time to vibe with the whole ad of this. No worries, thanks for coming. Ryoshu made my phone lag on this screen. I can see why. There's luring Ryoshu. Okay, I'll have a look-see, that is hilarious. So explode her ovaries. No, he's gonna do his best though. See, look at that, he won the clash. Nice defense, dickhead. Okay, good to know we have green coins and purple coins now. Yasod coins phased. While it downloads, I imagine there's a force pull. Is there any character I should try to get? No, it does not matter, Oh, thank you so much for the 15 months, darling. Oh, you're going mad. It's wonderful to have you. I hope you're doing really well. That's very sweet of you. It is free content. I know, Goddess, just grab anybody and just replace your characters with higher rarity stuff until you find someone you like. The heavens themselves are not spared. Heaven's earth, man himself. The star rises only for the one who perceives all existence in time as a single whole to sever them. So I must hold back on using the blade. Once I'm ready, I'll return to the house. You ever forget to take action? I've only ever made that mistake once and it wasn't even in this game. That is pretty funny. No, I have not. Isn't it self-evident? Each word the Beaver grants is unquestionably beyond question. The prescripts are delivered by many means, the medium determined with finality akin to divine prophecy. Those who receive them hold no power over how. Read the skills and the passives? Yes, sir. What should I do? What is unquestionable must be carried out unquestionably. And send back home, Mr. Yen will tell me I did good. Receive the prescript and undertake it. Its execution etched his karma, going into a ceaseless cycle that circled back to the hand of its execution. Let everything be severed. You, me, all that has been, all that will be. Once it's done, I'll take it down. I got a dedicated phone for Enfield. Let's go, darling! Oh, that's unfortunate reasons, but hey. Muga, not oneself. Okay, gotcha. It matters not if this dream is a fleeting one, though I may fail to inherit the name of the star. Walking the way of the blade shall sharpen and temper this sword of mine. And then you said there's also some in the skills. Let's just take a quick skim. Looks like no. Maybe it's Ryoshu's skills. I'll check that one out. Yep, looks like no. Maybe it's Ryoshu's. Either way, what the fuck do you mean she has purple? I cannot let Araya live a life like my own. I must lead a life away from this place. She will escape the House of Spiders before she meets the same fate this side. Purple coin! Random chance to delete the earliest coin on the skill. I will hide her right under their noses in the room full of time vaults where they're always coming and going. Time vaults are safe. I can put her in one of those. Yeah, it's a different tag now. Yeah, Tiancha Star. Her membership of the Pinky. Slay the heavens, Tiancha! This is her equivalent of Savage Tiger Slayer's Flurry of Blades. It looks very strong. I'll make a small mark on Araya's safe with my blade. When I return, the mark made by her sword will be fresh again. I'll be able to pick out hers even if the vaults get shuffled around. The best place to hide a tree is in the forest. She's 2 ranks above Zilu. Based. Deserved. However much time slips by, it feels like only a fleeting moment. And she does not have defense because she does not need that shit. Okay, I get the feeling this is a cinematic fight and is not really one you can lose given the purple coins on your side. Passives? I read all of her passives, didn't I? I could, yes, sir. Those were the skills? Never mind, that's stupid. Are you ready to fight her next? No, I don't imagine we're fighting Ryoshu. We already fought Gregor. I imagine we're fighting Rien next. And he's gonna pose as Roland. No, you didn't. I may be what we call in the business extremely stupid. Look, it is what it is. Okay, let's read Ryoshu's passives. Oh, shit! Oh, yeah, I definitely did not read these. She's cutting your graphics, hence your sword coins. Yes, sir. Now you can't read these. She deleted them. That is tragic. That is tragic. Ah, well, it is what it is. That's that. This is this. You missed her passives. That's fine. Wow, this really is a Yes-Sod reference. I can't see shit. Thank you, Otis, for breaking that shield. That's very Pog champ of you, even. Wow, it is so hard to see what's going on. Nova So live! No! He lives these! Let's go. I need some so. Yep, let's go. Lock in, sir. Now is, this might be our one chance we can withdraw. Shit, he is still really struggling. How about Capote? No, that makes his other one a loss. How about we swap? Nope. Okay, fuck it, we ball. Would Raya be Ryoshu season 90? I doubt that. Oh, shit! What do you mean a 44? Oh, no! Okay, Otis didn't die, so I believe I have some method of invincibility. Got the achievement Whoopsie Daisy for that one. Yes, sir, I did. For how boring Ren was kind of written to be, unfortunately, it's pretty clear he's meant to be the monkey star of the Hellscreen. I can see that. Okay, Ryoshu also busts out a super move, and Merceau beats this guy's super move with his raw traps because he's Merceau. Limbas Company! Welcome in, Chiani. How's your day going? It's wonderful to have you, and thank you for the follow. In the passives, it's Ryoshu losing her shit, trying to convince herself Araya isn't dead. Oh yeah, I picked that up from Context. Yeah, She keeps tying the clash and deleting the red coins. Oh, that's so hilarious. Oh, that's actually such a cool effect. And now she just deleted Ren from existence. Oh shit, Rio shit! Oh man, this is fucking cinema. Who was that character? Yeah, who was we're talking about Rien, right? Rien? Oh, I feel very bad. Sora did not deserve this. Sora was a sweetheart. I don't even know what's happening. This is the finale of a very late chapter in a very excellent story game. You are coming into novel 7 of a series. At the very end. I apologize. It will not make sense to you. He's colorblind, not dyslexic. Yeah, it does turn out I'm colorblind, which surprised me. Novel 9? True. Novel 9, my bad. And yeah, Ryoshu's whole thing is that she's fucking up reality itself. So, that is why things are happening. And I love seeing the purple coins delete the red ones. Wow, it's Enna. Yeah. Hope with IW. Erasing a life, erasing you. What a fucking hard skill name. And now Sora stops existing. Oh, tragic. The horse is alive? Welcome in, horseman! I hope you're doing well despite losing the tomb. This is bully red coins, Canto. This is actually overdue. Red coins were too strong. Now let me ask you something. Do any of you remember who you just fought? They've both become so faint to me I can't even recall their names. This can only mean her completion is within reach. All that's left is to wait! My memory's fine. I still remember their names too, Sora and Ren. Comparing your perception with mine, I can tell this is not a mere memory wipe procedure, Executive Manager. What the House of Spiders sought to shape her into seems to be the concept incinerator. As you may well know, in the city, getting rid of anything is quite a pain. Tear a piece of a napkin into pieces, burn it, swallow it, destroy the evidence. If there's even one person that remembers it existed, there's a way to dig up what's left of it. If concepts can be destroyed with a slash of a sword, it would indeed be a technology of an unprecedented convenience. A pit that forever buries all that enters it. I only know stuff about LobCorp and Library of Arena. Yeah. This is like if you joined someone's playthrough of Library of Arena during the Reverberation Ensemble. So it's lovely to have you, but apologies, the story will not make sense. Middle ID stocks in fluctuation. On one hand, Unbreakables. On the other hand, Holy Damage Creep. I know, right? Has long been a thing of dreams for many in the city. That's the reason the House of Spiders has come into being to serve. A joint enterprise of the fingers, with the thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky as the stakeholders. Everything they wish to forget can be thrown into this pit. The House of Spiders, located in the heart of the abyss. Call it a landfill, a bottomless well where the secrets can sink for all eternity. A grave where cherry blossoms bury the incidents beyond the veil of oblivion. People can simply cast their ugly secrets they want buried, whether they'd rather forget in here and it'll never surface. Nor can it be made to resurface. Welcome in, famous! You know what did this, though? What this did, though? What do you mean by that? Apologies. Just to clarify, could you rephrase the question for me? They fought somebody, I saw Ryoshu swing at nothing. So true, bestie. The nurse fathers who've died, those who survived, and the rest of you have made it all the way here. Marvelous job, everyone. I want to play Limbus Company myself, though. Based, let's go! Limbus Company, okay, as a warning, Limbus Company's gameplay, at first, is just an outright worse version of Library of Arenas and is very frustrating. But the story is just as good as Library of Arena, and the gameplay does get better. So just a warning. I bounced off the game multiple times because of how much worse the story was compared to the gameplay was compared to Library of Arena. But it is worth it for the story. Take your time and just go for the story and you'll get invested. The objective was to elevate my darling daughter into a state of complete emptiness. And to accomplish that, we had to forge a fetter. The fetters inevitably invite immutability.
이제 그
Now the crevice of the void will be filled with loneliness and transform into a veritable hell of blades that slash away at the world
모든
until
것이
nothing of it
소멸될 때까지
remains.
끊으라고
I always
몇
told her to
번이나
quit smoking, you know,
말했는데도
but she
듣지
never
않았던
listened.
딸도 알고
Perhaps my
있었는데
darling daughter always recognized the aesthetics of
담배의
beauty
마지막
captured within that
한모금이
one last drag of a
가시는
cigarette. I tried Limbus once but bounced off. I bounced off Limbus 3 times, and then when I came back the 4th time, I started really enjoying the story, and I've been able to stick with it, and now I even enjoy the gameplay. But I just want you to know, you are not alone. Especially coming from Library of Ruina, which unironically might be one of my favorite games of all time. This is just a downgrade in terms of combat initially, but the story is still fire. Welcome in, Broth! Lovely to have you! How beautiful that lone ember is, consuming its own being, cutting itself loose, releasing a speck of light as it fades from its self-immolation. Right then, a voice called out to me.
Have
you ever seen a ball of yarn?
본적 있어?
Why the fuck are ghosts showing up?
시작과
The one with the
끝이
two ends
딱
of the same thread
맞닿아
touching
있는
each
거야.
other. Orion? She talked to
제가
you,
말을
executive
했다는 말
manager?
저는 전혀 듣지
I didn't hear a
못했습니다.
thing. I was on high alert, entirely focused
당시
on watching the index nurse father and Ryoshu. It's
그
possible I
두
missed it. I saw her
숨이
clinging
끊어지기
weakly to the
직전이었죠.
manager's ankle in the near
관리자님의
death state.
발목을
The
힘겹게
manager did not
붙잡고
make a
있는
single
모습을
ticking
보았다.
sound. And the moment she approached, memories from neither past nor present, but the future, rushed into me for a split second before scattering.
엄마가 실드를
The more Mum
베어내려고
tried to sever away all the threads,
내
the more my
실타래는
yarn
더
puffed up.
부풀더라고.
How'd the raid go? House is haunted. So true. Wow, you guys are back from the moon early. Moon's haunted. What? What do you mean? The moon's haunted. Seeing the gameplay showed me how cool it gets. Yes, the gameplay later on. The first absolutely peak gameplay moment where you'll go, holy shit, this is one of the best video games of all time. Chapter 5, if you've heard of him, the boss fight versus Ricardo. That was the first moment where the gameplay really gets to shine. And then there are a couple every chapter for the rest of it. Dongbake was a fun fight, but she was not like a, holy shit, yes, I love this game now, in the same way that Ricardo was. Ricardo is where the story starts being completely intertwined with the gameplay in a very satisfying way. The more Mum she tried to thread... shit, I already read that, doesn't matter. Ryoshu, what's happening to her? Among the days I spent with her, was a day when we went together to get a snack called Dragon's Beard candy. It started off as a single strand of thread split into 2, then 4, then 16,
그러다가
until it became tens of thousands of sugary strings.
나는 그 모습을
Mum and I watched it together.
엄밀히고
I'm watching it even now.
역시 내 말이
See?
맞잖아.
I was right. Mummy
엄마가
had 3 more
나보다
pieces
세게
than me.
그리고
And
엄마가
those
베어내고
threads she's
있는
cutting off now may appear
내
severed,
눈에는
but
다르게
that's not what it
보여.
looks like to me.
계속해서
They're just getting
늘어가기만
longer and silkier like that candy.
베어내는
I'm heading out though. Yes, this is major
실을
spoilers.
끊지 못해.
Thank you so much for coming though. The stage transition was so fucking cool. It really was. Canto 7 finale will have a place in my heart. For me, it was not. It was the sweepers. Seeing, like, I love the sweepers as a concept. So the entire sequence that led up to the sweepers was absolute peak. Just seeing the CG of a couple of them crawling out the gates, and then you just hear the footsteps. Holy shit. Goodness gracious, that was so cool. From most fave to least is LobCorp, Limbus, then Ruina. Personally, I liked Ruina the most. Slashing away at the threads when severed. Mother and I are tied on every path. I see it now. I can also see a white knuckles gripping tightly on the thread, refusing to let go. How could one bear witness to those layers of time and dismiss them as mere fleeting moments?
그러니까
That's why
엄마한테 가서
I'm gonna
말해
tell her.
나를 찾아줘서
I'm gonna tell her,
고마워.
thanks for coming to find me.
라고.
Canto 6 was my favorite. I still think Canto 6 was my favorite. It was such a fucking fever dream. Because I grew up, I have older sisters, I grew up knowing the story of Wuthering Heights, and then my dad's an opera singer, and he taught me Schubert's Earl King. What a fucking fever dream of a story that was. Welcome in Aruba! Sweepers, Ricardo comes in with a steel chair. No, it was Ricardo comes in with a steel chair, and then Sweepers come in with thousands. The pace and sheer insanity is super kino. Yeah. Canto 6 and Nocturnal Sweeping and Hell's Chicken are my 3 favorite stories of Limbus. Hell's Chicken was just great because it was the first time you properly meet all of the characters. Nocturnal Sweeping, that lead-up moment where Ricardo busts in was incredibly peak, and I thought it could not be topped, and then the sweepers happened. Canto 7 was also great. It's true the threads keep multiplying the more she cuts at them. But eventually, the strand will be so thinly spread they'll scatter into the murky void before they reach her. If that's the case, perhaps a chain will work instead. The same one she already cut off. The same stud and one that brought her back from death countless times. Hell's Kitchen being one of our only filler anime episodes is the single reason why it's good. Yeah, no, like, it's the first proper introduction to the entire squad of sinners, and it's really excellent because of that. Nocturnal sweeping kind of confirms the sweepers are liquefied blood fiends wearing a suit. I know, right? They're just balls of blood. Melt down the severed chain and reforge it into a roaring kiln of one's heart. The resolve to sever everything and the blade that cuts through all. They both started from the same wish, the wish to protect. Take this chain, and let it guide your way. Go and tell her. Gabura, I see the red. Don't you worry. Tell her everything you never got to say. This thread might just work. She grabs the red, searing chain. Ryoshu had already severed it once. He was discarded in the throes of her agony. But this is our strand. Our own spider's thread. Woven by time.
엄마 기다리겠다.
I gotta go. Mommy's waiting for me. Araya makes her way forward towards the translucent sphere with perky and light footsteps, as if she's heading out to a picnic. Araya had entered the fathoms of Ryoshu, and at the same time, she exists outside of it.
끊어내자.
Cut and sever
전부를.
everything.
무엇인지는 알 수
Whatever they are,
누구인지도
whoever they are. Her child form is the only non-distorted. Yeah, because she distorted as soon as she got older. Quick, sacrifice 6 sinners for 12 strength. It would be very funny if we got a Gabura ID and then she had the mountain of smiling bodies sacrifice everyone. Mommy, in the heart of every moment, I hear you, dear lost child of mine. The way back home alone. Why don't we follow the thread back to the first knot that hurts the most?
엄마 이름은 어떻게 적는데?
So how do you write your name, Mummy?
자,
Go on, read it. Ryoshu?
아니.
No, that's
그
not how you read those.
글자를 읽는 거다.
Yoshide. That's how you say it.
요슈.
Yoshu! It's prettier and easier! Mummy, you wouldn't know this, but
어떤
you never once let go of me. No matter which strand of thread I peered into.
나를 놓지 않았어.
I remember they had to change an ensemble dialogue because Kabura eating your librarians. That's hilarious. That's how I know the ends and beginnings of all of our journeys. Poor Ryoshu! I feel very bad for her. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, what a good CG! The production value in Limbus has increased to an absurd degree. Because now I know that pain cannot define the past. It will to overcome and dismiss it. It's not so bad. And she seals Ryoshi's sword. This isn't text, this is a song. Look at that shit font. The shit font is hilarious. Did you notice Ren's dialogue? I did not. Please do enlighten me. Please do let me know. Can you read the letters properly now? People had to crash out over the font. That's hilarious. The font was not obtrusive. That is nitpicking. You bet. But, you know, I still like Ryoshu more. I'm sorry, Orion. That's okay. I'm glad I was your daughter. I got to do everything I wanted to with you. When you meet him, he calls you Ryoshu, not Yoshide. I did not notice that. That makes perfect sense because Araya was the pinky nurse father who trained him. They chose Arial font for Ryoshu's sword. Fracta. I have had video games unironically bust out Comic Sans. Welcome in, passenger! No, Enfield. I've been playing plenty of Enfield. I just don't necessarily intend to stream it. How are you going, man? How are you playing Enfield? How are you finding it? I'm out of content. I've played the entire game. I love Enfield. I just don't necessarily think I can make an interesting stream of it. I do have 2 ideas for Enfield content, but both of them are more videos that would need a lot of research. rather than explicitly a stream, if that makes sense. I lost to Yvonne. Tragic. Comic Sans is a valid typeface. I'm sick of pretending it's not. No, it is not. Project Moon is issuing a survey! Wenfield reset coming up, speaking of. Yes, sir. It is another 4 hours for me, but it's very soon. Got Levitain. Congratulations! That's awesome. There was this day I totally flubbed my guitar performance, but you were there in the front row, clapping louder than anyone. The sausages in the lunchbox didn't look like octopuses at all, but they were still really yummy. From the moment I saw you again, all I felt was how much I missed you. It's region-based? Yes. And I want you to know... That's that, and this is this. Time to complete the plan of the prescript. So true. I want you to know one last thing about Enfield, then back to Limbus. So the server resets are 18 hours apart. Do you think they made it so that the Asia server was 4 hours ahead or 18 hours behind? Which do you think they did? Which do you think they did, Hypnos? Why? Yeah. Your guess is as good as mine! You motherfuckers had the free air almost 20 hours before us! Why would they do it that way? Anyway, back to Limbus. All I thought was how much I missed you. What the fuck? It makes sense now. I know, right? Comic Sans is easy to read. It's gentle on dyslexia. I do agree with that. I do agree. It just looks goofy. Araya, what do you want to be when you grow up? When I grow up, Mommy, I want to be Mommy's mom. Because then it'll be my turn to give you lots of love. Oh, she's very sweet. I see. Not pity, but love. I learned something at school today. Just follow after me. Mommy, I love you so much. Is that why I'm one day before some of the streamers? Yes. That is why. That is why. You're a day ahead of the streamers because we're on the Asia server. In EU, I logged in for the first day, then it said day 2. Yeah. The EU reset was like 2 hours after launch. Instead of having the EU reset be 24 hours after launch and the Asia server be 18 hours after launch, they decided to move EU forward a day, because you can't have EU be behind. Araya, I love you too. Come on. That's not it. That's not how you shorten it. I'll teach you one last time, okay? And little by little, I forget the smile I can never afford to lose. Chat, do I need more drop? What does that mean? Oh, man. Oh, the Araya story that's such a sweet story. I knew Araya was gonna die. That's one of the only things I know about Hellscreen. But that is actually such a sweet, sweet story. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Who could have believed Thumso would outperform? I was sobbing like a baby at this. Yeah, like, I don't generally get emotional, but I want you to know this is a very, very lovely story. This is a very, very well written one. Yo, nothing changed. Let's go. Holy shit, I have an unchanged team with access to all of my sinners. That's awesome. The fact that he's just chilling in his sunglasses is so funny. Okay, let's go. Kodion, then let's give it to Thumso, then Jong-ish, then Ryoshu, then Honglu. What do you reckon? I think that's a solid team. What do you all think? No, the Araya storyline was incredibly, incredibly sad and very well written. Greg is getting a cool ID. I just don't have a good Gregor ID. That's all. Yeah, you know what? I feel like this is a good team. Let's go. All your sinners, yup. What about Greg? He's an outcast, exactly. The storyline's amazing. It is. This is an incredibly well-written storyline. They've really cooked. There are some sort of weird parts, but it was just weird. It was just they were going for something unconventional. It wasn't actively bad. I don't know shit, to be honest. You're fine. Never use Dawnclair. He can't clash for shit in this fight. Yeah, exactly. Big Bird Ego Gregor. Wait, really? Do we get Big Bird? I'm absolutely rolling that. If we get Big Bird, I'm getting that. I will swipe if I need to. I wonder how many coins Rien has. He's going to have Furioso. That's me right there, John Lobotomy. Yes, it is. Big Bird, Greg, and Ren Sinclair. I don't give a shit about Ren's skincare. I'm getting Big Bird. Sweetie,
개인적인 감상으로는
subjectively speaking, let me say, you're far more beautiful than you were earlier. But
방금 네가
you have any idea what you just lost?
무엇을
What you let
잊고
go? She crawled out of the depths of hell, bringing herself up solely by a spider's thread. She emerges, her fingers around the scabbard closed from all the leaves and lives.
세상에서
You
제일
sent away your
소중한
most
걸.
precious thing in the world with your own hands.
이제 그 아이를
Everything that made up the
잃고
child has
있던
been
건
cut away because of you.
너로
It's
인해
effectively
모든
Hohenheim
것이었어.
ID? Ah, Sag. That is unfortunate.
네가 이곳으로 왜 돌아오게
When you
되었는지,
returned here for what you wish to
무엇을
protect, what
지키고
you long to
싶었던
meet
건지
again.
너에게 남아
All of it
있는
is
게
gone.
없게 되었단다.
You have nothing left. Actually, I do kind of like Hohenheim, so that's okay. It's not as cool as default. I really hope we get an Apocalypse Bird ID at some stage.
전부
But it is Big Bird Ego ID, exactly.
사라진 거야.
Even on the outside, we still remember. But ironically, it was within yourself that it all passed into oblivion.
그래.
Right.
나는
I've lost everything. Not true, Ryoshu. You're still holding it in your hand. She slowly opens her fist, as if she wasn't aware she'd been clenching. Resting in her palm, the scabbard presses against her skin, its shape and weight filling her sense.
소중한
more you
것일수록
treasure something,
움켜쥐고 있을
the less you ought to
정도로만
keep it.
남겨두는 거다.
Just enough to fit within your hands.
리엔,
Rien, you of all
방
people.
내가 무엇이 될지
You always
알고
knew what I was going to
있었지.
become, didn't you?
맞아.
Yes.
완성이
And had I
되었다면
reached
그
completion,
다음엔 뭐가 남았지
what would
당신에게.
you have had left? I personally want Ego the combine. I agree, Aiden. I hope that if we get Mountain of Smiling Bodies, it has a guaranteed team kill. And I hope if we get Apocalypse Bird, like, you can get at least some kind of buff if you have all of the birds. I want Roach Emperor. We're not going to get that anytime soon. I agree. He was made to counter Codion. I don't know about that, Chief. I used Codion.
글쎄,
Who knows?
그건 늘
Only
나에게
Hermes, who
속삭여
deigns to
주시는
grace me with his whispers, knows the answer to
헤르메스
that.
말이야.
Is there even a single
단
thing about
시련에
you
의하지 않은
that
게
doesn't come from the
하나라도 있나?
prescripts? Now that you mention it, sweetie,
정말 없는 것 같네.
I suppose there really isn't.
어느 날
One
지령은
day, the prescripts
내게
told me to
이름을
change my
바꾸라고
name,
해서 새
so I
이름을
made a new
만들어
one.
날 지령은
One day, they told me to
내게
start a
가족에서
family, so I
아내를
got
만나고
married and raised a child.
그리고
Then another day, it told me
어느 날
someone had been killed
지령은
right
내게
before my eyes, and that I was to do nothing
눈앞에서
but watch
누군가
it happen.
살해당할 테니 그래서
And
기다렸어.
so I waited,
아무것도
without
하지 않고.
lifting a finger. I fucking love this man. I love this man. He's so based. Index gang rise up.
내 아내와
Even in their final moments, my
내가
wife
왜
and
가만히
child
서
never
있기만
understood
했는지.
why I simply watched it happen to
마지막
them.
순간까지 이
그걸 당신
You just accepted that? Ah, do you think I shouldn't have? Darling, remember the story about the spider that wanted to leave its web? Unsatisfied with merely gazing upon the sky, it wished to be free. Seeing that, a long-lived chrysalis, who was as wise as it was old, told the spider to circle its web 3,000 times. If nothing changes, another 3,000. Another set should nothing change still. Round and round we go, holding on to pain driven by our egos. The hopeful spider circles its webs more times than it can count. Even after thousands of repetitions, all it saw was the same old web. The spider, full of despair, confronted the chrysalis, who had metamorphized into a butterfly. I've circled my web countless times, it said. Why hasn't anything changed? Flying off into the distance, the butterfly answered. Resign yourself to the fact you're forever bound to the web, and close your heart to the beautiful sky above you, until it ceases to stir any feeling. That is the only way to be truly free of the web. My darling daughter, you'll end up losing everything if you let yourself be shackled by what gives you these feelings. Happiness, wrath, joy, sorrow. Because once you get a taste of them, you'll learn the truth that to live is to suffer. Metamorphosis? Yes, sir. That is why I must remain in the House of Spiders. Oh, are we fucking fighting Rien now? Let's go! Oh, I'm so keen. I'm so keen. We get to fight discount Roland. Let's fucking go.
이대로 널
If I let you go
보내면
here, you'll never come home
넌
again.
평생 집으로 돌아오지 않겠지. 널
I
막아
could force you to
이곳에
stay,
머물게
but I'd get
한들
nothing out of it.
내게 남는 건 없을. 하지만
But that's still better than letting this empty regret fire through the heart. Isn't it?
심장을 파고드는 것.
Alright, let's get started. Read his passives and Ryoshu's statuses. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do you think I'll lose? I do have all 5 of my team, so unlikely. Very unlikely. Okay. He generates random... Era? Shit! Gabura's helping me out! If I let you go here, you'll never stream Limbus again. I could force you to stream, but I'd get no enjoyment. Let's get this started. So true. Okay, let's read for lore text. Let's actually read the skill names. Aim towards a point, let it echo. Carve at a low slant, peel what remains. Oh, that is a based melee song. I keep it covered because it hurts to even look at. Lay the blade on its side and slice. Lay vertical. Slam down. Okay, so he doesn't have anything just yet. Ryoshu's one and only scabbard, created to control the blade, Arishiki. This is Araya's ego? Oh shit! The whole Araya chain was Gabura's resonance. I didn't realize how literal it was. Gabura's blade, convert all into unbreakable. You just noticed it's her ego. I didn't realize how much it... My favorite thing about the index is the mods jump this guy. That was the most funny thing about Library of Arena. That was one of my favorite moments of Library of Arena as a whole. So the fact that Rien also has mods jump this guy as his passive is so utterly absurdly peak. Proxies, please jump this guy. Exactly. And he is really struggling. Let's actually have you do a defense, sir. Let's have you do a defense. And Ishmael is using the right skill. Rien's passive, I read it. It didn't have any lore there. So maybe he gets one later. 2. Impressive. You also need all 7 sinners. No, trust the process. That was buff. Oh, true. You're right, I fucked it up. 4. Oh shit, he counts all of his swings? 5. Oh, he's changing weapons. Ah, I see. So he's doing the full Roland cosplay. Waiting through a dream, yourself nowhere to be found. You're right. Let me read the passives. Will of the Prescript. Yes, sir. You wish me to raise a family? Must have been fate that brought us together. I think I'd meet a husband like you. You wish me to lose my family? Honey, I gotta take a quick trip up north today. Also, hey buddy, I'm expecting a package this afternoon. So would you be a dear and pick it up for me, sweetheart? I waited for the moment as the Prescript told me to. Even after my darling daughter left, I waited. After a while, I was contacted by Linda's company and saw the back door was open. That's when the device beeped and let me know it was time to bring my daughter home. What the fuck is this? I'm not reading all of this. I am not reading all of that. A vial of what looked like liquid metal, capable of changing its shape and mass. Its quality, almost like a singularity, swishes in the device. The form the fluid takes is contingent on the Prescript. The weapon it produces depends on the info regarding the target and time limit. One day, as he received a dagger too small for the task, he elected to wait until it produced a different weapon. However, despite the approaching deadline, it refused to provide him a proper weapon. He had no choice but to kill his target with a fork. He's gonna die to a fork spoon, isn't he? Because that's a Chekhov's gun that they haven't brought back. He's gonna like die to a spoon fork. Following the prescripts is to unlock what is locked. Those are my aura weapons based. You'll read them. They have lore later on. Okay, I'll read them later on then. The prescript does a little trolling. Yes, it does. Fapoon? No. It is not a fapoon. That sounds like a harpoon. Like, I like Fapoon as a name, but that sounds like a fork harpoon, aka a trident. You really need 7 sinners. Do you really need 7 sinners if their target can evade? I mean, I can clash all of these attacks, so it doesn't matter. His dice rolls are funny despite him being level 88. I imagine the prescripts told him to lose. Enjoying Poland fight? Welcome into Miki! Lovely to have you. Isn't that what a fork is? No, a fork is a small harpoon. It's not a little one. Oh man, I love the sound effects. I really do love the sound effects of some sort. Just a smaller trident, yeah, but it's not quite the same. 2 base power pro is just trolling. He really is. He really is just trolling. The prescript says you died here, and he said I said. Tu es belle fortune. I don't know what it's supposed to be. I can't read Italian. You know what? I trust the power of win rate. 6-7, is this supposed to be a joke? Why are you laughing, Araya? Lyrics jump scare, exactly. This dude is beyond tanky like crazy. Yeah, but he also does no damage. He really is a poser version of Furioso. Though, what is very interesting about this implies Limbus Company will actually meet Roland. They have now created a checkoff done where Limbus Company must meet Roland, which makes sense. So later on, he does no damage, does he know? Yeah, he does no damage so far. He's killing you with liquid metal, he ain't killing shit. He's done no damage so far. I'm guessing the lyrics kind of do that, I would not be surprised. But no, they've basically confirmed with this that the index is going to make us meet Roland. And it's going to be very goofy. Can I theory dump now that you're on a boss about that? Absolutely, as long as it's not major spoilers. Keyword being so far, yeah, I imagine he gets buffed over time.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. The Millie has left. 8, 1 left. Oh no! Oh no, he's counting down! Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit, okay. Hammer and crushed away. Oh no, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. So that's the one left. What is this one gonna be now? If you read the passives, yeah, it's procuration form is Hermes. What is procuration? He's aura counting on us. He is counting. It's kind of based. He's counting on us. Exactly. He is. Oh no. Oh yeah, right. 8, 1 left. He needs to use all 9 weapons to use Furioso. That's what the prescript is going for. Karmic consequence, I would imagine. Oh, okay, gotcha. Otis is also Greek? Yes, I imagine Otis has killed gods before, given she's stated to be the most powerful of the sinners. OG Otis must be insane strong. Counted down implies he's counted 6, 7. It does. It does imply he said 6, 7 at one stage. Otis is second? Oh, right, okay, who was first? I just know she was like really high up. Otis definitely has something going on with the indexes of the city. Most likely, yes. Especially if it's Hermes. Don, gotcha. Did you just kill my Codion? Fuck you. If next Walpurgis we don't get one-man office grade 9 fixer deep cliff. No, we're not gonna get Roland this early. That is insane. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, Codion, it's been an honor knowing you. It has been an honor. Can I beat this? Even Crush-bound path. What about Chains of Others? No, that's hopeless. Okay, Bygone Days, that rolls pretty high. What about Bygone Days? Okay, we can actually beat this. Dearest daughter of mine, clash me. What, does not trigger the target's defense. Why would I want to clash that with... It damages everyone anyway. But sure, I'll clash that with Ryoshu. Can she beat this? Probably with Red Eyes open. Yes, sir. Okay, so let's actually get rid of Ishmael's. There we go. Does he know, chat? I do not, no. The ego? What do you mean, the ego? What, a default ego? Forest of Flames? Why would... Okay, fine. I'll trust you. If only there was something that made one particular sinner stronger. Yeah. I don't read. I'm incapable of reading. You know it, don't you, sweetheart? It's pointless to predict my moves. Okay, let's see the new and improved Forest of the Flames. She didn't say Oshada this time. Has she forgotten how? And now let's see. He's gonna kill everyone. Okay, wait. That's actually not that much damage. It does mean... Wait, Codion might even survive. Never mind. She forgot. That is very, very cute. Oh, wait, Codion lived! We're in the clear! Holy shit, he did like 9 slashes and it did nothing. She said Araya in the base. No, I didn't see that. Hold on, if we get a seasonal Ryoshi that has excision coins so she can ignore this, that would be very, very funny. Okay, I assume I can just win rate, right? Let's evade you. Shit, Codion's really struggling. How about instead we have you playing that? That is neutral. You're using blue. A light blue is the right color, yeah? Let's just use tidal energy. I believe that's the right color. Oh, let's find out.
하나.
Ego doesn't change until after the Canto. That makes sense.
수많은 것들이
Oh!
쥐어온다.
Okay, I only clashed that one. That ended the turn. Gotcha. You should just win rate it. I basically am. That's fine. We're in the clear. B proceeds to say clear. South, were you part of the index all along? Yeah, obviously. Obviously, I'm part of the index. Index gang rise up. How many times have I won based on the prescript? Merceau crushes balls? Yes, sir. As long as Codion is alive, we win. So, if Codion ever dies, we're lightly screwed. But so far, we should be in the clear. Okay, good to know this does count as a blue skill for her passive. Win rate with slight changes? Yeah, exactly. I just go based off the fights. It says both I prefer. Unless I get the impression that I shouldn't. Okay, let's see. How much damage will Fishmail take? None. So it looks like the only thing he does is Furioso, and outside of that, he does fuck all. He did stagger Thumbso, who somehow didn't reload, but that's fine. That clashes everything except one on Honglu, which is acceptable. That is an acceptable L. Let's actually use... Oh, no, I can't use healing. That doesn't even heal. Fuck it, we ball. You should damage rate like a group index member. No. The index wants me to win rate and him to damage rate, so I'm victorious. You gotta believe in the index. What I'm doing is what is expected of me. I love this skill so much. It's really savage. Codion breaks the game due to so many factors. Yes, Codion is absurd. She's not necessarily 100% the strongest character in the game, but it's very close. Okay. Mr. Skill Issue. Let's hit him with chains of others just for funsies. Let's actually see. Is there any other things we can bust out that might do a lot of damage? Gaze and Contempt. Lose 10 SP. That seems terrible. And I don't ever want Codion to use her stuff. Maybe I should just spam Link Skill. From memory, that's really good. So let's just get started on that. Silver just tried to damage rate him yesterday and he failed horribly. I'm not surprised. The index says you must win rate. Read his passives after this? Okay. I imagine after a stagger point he resets. Or gains something new. Even if he's gonna absolutely eat shit and lose like 1,000 HP this turn. Never mind, he does have some degree of damage reduction. He was taking more damage before I staggered him. One of the skill names is funny. Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. Alrighty, hit him with a to remain oneself. Yeah, he absolutely has damage reduction. Holy shit. Like I said, he's tanky. Yeah, he has some kind of damage reduction. That is not just tanky, that is absurd. Codion barely did 50 damage to him. Oh, cutscene! There was no reason to treat this wound. It was sure to burn again once you returned home anyway. May as well get used to it, right? You talk as if I'm gonna stay. Sweetie, all would be well if you just stay. The House of Spiders doesn't have to disappear. So please, don't leave. The prescript's telling him what to say. Read his passives again. Yeah, he just got some new order. Okay, let's see. I raised a family. You're not supposed to be here right now. My work is still much underway, and I'd like to carve them up in peace so they can attain the most exquisite beauty I can script. Don't tell me, are you here to defy the prescript? I lost my family. No, Daddy, please help us! All would be well if you just game, so please don't leave not yet based. Once he harbored a suspicion that he was being shaped into an imitation of someone. He doubted the will and nearly defied it, for he did not know who he was to mimic. Only when it was too late did he understand its intent and come to accept the prescript's will. Only then was the false father complete. Do all of these now have... This is barely a weapon, but it's better than a fork. I couldn't help but feel a dreadful chill running down my back whenever I'm given this weapon when the situation calls for a horizontal swing. I find it hard to work with this. The sword, it's passable, but the quality in and of itself leaves a lot to be desired. Nevertheless, it's a trusty weapon as long as your fundamentals are solid. A weapon longer and sharper than the stiletto. I enjoy the rapier as well. It lends itself quite well to more dexterous techniques. Simple, but final. It's not a half measure like a hatchet. It crushes whatever it hits. When it comes to wielding blades of ponderous size and weight like this, it's important to find your center of gravity. Don't forget to take advantage of its mass. I once jumped from a rooftop of a 5-story building with this, and dropped on top of a grade 1 fixer's head, killing him instantly. I'd consider this weapon a jackpot. The lance has a self-propelling property as well, which is what allows it to punch through the target, and anything between us as well, wall or person. While some may equate this weapon to losing a lottery, I'm quite fond of it. When the whip cracks, it doesn't make him bleed. It tears a strip of the target's flesh, and with it their resolve. I appreciate it lets me observe the full process of how someone's deconstructed as they're weakened. It can also be used to strangle in a pinch. The scythe. I could not for the life of me understand how to use the weapon until I saw the blue reverberation wield his own. Even after I observed him, the prescript continued to give me no other weapons than the scythe for a while. Eventually it became my favorite, most familiar and sharpest. It also cuts the best out of all of them. While there are many techniques to cut through space itself, perhaps the story is saved for another time. An unparalleled weapon and curse bestowed upon Hermes, a god of the city, whose prescripts are distributed by radio waves. He's copying Argalia. Yeah, it's incredibly cringe. Blue sicko Omegalol. He's finally having his own opinions. He is, and it's very peak. Okay, shit. I have a problem. And that problem is Codion. So how about I intercept that one? That was the wrong one. How about I intercept that one? And then as long as Codion doesn't die, that's fine. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Wait, that's a struggle? What do you mean? Okay, I'm faster than him anyway. It doesn't matter. There we go. And now we can just block. And I think that's all good. And then we block this one as well. Okay, trust the process. There we go. Index merged, purple tier, Argalia, and Roland into one. It did really not understand Roland. This implies the god of the city is a Ruina modder, making this sick Roland X Argalia OC. Well, they did have passionate say Gex after the piano. Him defying the prescript because Callisto is making his family into art is so peak. It is. It is insanely, incredibly peak. Bro, he's so tanky! What do you mean 5 damage from full stop to life? I'm so fucked! He's gonna take like 20 turns to die! So that's why Roland goes Argalia and Argalia goes Roland. Yes, sir. I warn you, should I just back out now and come back with more characters? He was doing no damage, so we should be fine. Yeah. Deadass, should I back out now and come back with the full 11? He is Pierce and Pride resistant. Look at his face. His face is fucked up. His face is very fucked up. Yes, yes. Ryushu solo. Probably. Okay, yeah, let's... His face, it changes. I saw it. Had that red mask on it. That's assuming you don't get your butt kicked in? Yeah. Bring the high shows? No. You didn't see it? I did. I saw the mask he was wearing. That faded when I zoomed in on him. The game gave you 11 slots for a fight. It always gives me 11 slots for a fight. Okay, let's grab Otis, Mouse. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alrighty, let's go! It's not even his damage, he'll just chip you down because this is an endurance fight. Yeah, exactly. It's not even that he hits hard, it's this, like, he's taking less damage as the fight goes on. I do not have enough HP to beat him. I'm the strongest character, trust me. So true. Cannot deploy Greg is funny to me. It is. Ryoshu can solo this. It's just very painful. Yeah, I have no reason to go for a solo. Why would I go for a solo here? You caused him to unlock his blade. I did. I saw his messed up face. It was super cool. Or just Blood Fiends. Yeah, I've got a Manager of La Mancha. So that should be fine. Either way, just having more, like, Manager of La Mancha can infinitely tank. So we should be fine. Mouse is immediately using her S3. That's kind of Giga-Chad, not gonna lie. So let's just get Codion into attack mode. I don't need to use anything else yet. Hell yeah, Otis. Now, I will say, Otis, from memory, is disgustingly tanky. I don't remember how or why, I just noticed she doesn't really take damage. Remember your predictions? Yes, vaguely. Remind me, which ones did I succeed in and which ones did I fail in? He's a weak attempt to copy Roland made by the previous. Yes, they definitely fucked up. He doesn't know chat, you're correct. I caused him to go into phase 2 after Furioso just for him to use it again immediately. Let's go. Almost all of them correct. Hell yeah, brother. Every defense skill is like 6 shield. Okay, I'll just start spamming her defense. And that is incredibly based. That is incredibly based. I do love this Ishmael's card effect. It's very fun to me. Either way, I should be fine to win rate. Let's just make sure we... Oh, that's unopposed. There's no reason to. This is blocking number 4. There we go. And then, yep, that's fine. Only thing you got incorrect was Rien being Ryujin's father. Okay, gotcha. Well, in my opinion, I'm semi-correct, because he definitely seems the most fatherly, and the one she views the most as a father. But no, that counts as wrong. That counts as wrong. I'll take that. If I got 6 out of 7 correct, hell yeah. To be fair, chat kind of clued me in that it would be Gregor specifically we were fighting, but realistically it was going to be Gregor or Sinclair, and it made more sense for Sinclair to be narratively the hero. Which was why I was able to predict that. They need to start setting up for chapter 13 or 14. And Gregor and Sinclair have basically no recurring plots. Sinclair has a growing hero, Ryoshu has character stuff, and then Gregor's just kind of there, and he's been a bit of a dropper, so they did need to work on him. Rain is her godfather. Given how correct I got everything else, I will still count that as an L. Okay, yeah, it looks like I can now just win rate him now that I have all of these characters. Isn't that crazy? Let's actually swap you to full offense mode. Might as well get that out of the way now. Virgilius remains with a score of 0. Yeah, 5 nurse fathers down, and Verge still has 0. Clear? Yes, sir. We're in the clear. It is so funny to me that our Virgilius propaganda kept getting reinforced by the game. Like, it started off as a joke, but now I'm 100% about that. Fraud Gilius. Fraud watch. That was so fucking funny to me that he kept getting kill stolen. Canto 13 will most likely be Dante's. Yeah, it'll either go to Dante or it'll reset the sinners. That's it. That's why I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, outside of Furioso, he really does no damage. Outside of that one time, he almost one-shot Rodion. Wow, Odos completely face tanks that. Oh my god, this is gonna be such a long fight. How many nodes do I have after this? Genuine question, because I might legitimately not have time to finish this today. I'm not 100% sure I have time to finish this today, depending on how long the nodes after this. 1? Okay, that'll be fine. This is the last fight? Okay, gotcha. Yep, we're in the clear. Like, I'm having a blast, but I also can't stay up that late. 1 story node? Yeah, okay, that's fine. I was feeling like this was the finale. This is also the last ring further. But at the same time, they could always throw an oddball in. Gregor has the prosthetic human-like arm, I wonder why. So true, bestie. More than 1 I can't remember. That's okay if it's only 1 or 2. I'm just worried about there potentially being another super long boss fight where the boss has 19 quintillion HP. Because as you can see, he does not take much damage. I'm looking in the game 1 second. Thank you. I do want to finish this today, and I'm having a blast. I just can't stay up too late is all. And this fight is going to take me half an hour, judging by the rate at which his HP goes down. Actually, to be fair, Ryoshu still does normal damage. So maybe I just need to lean more on Ryoshu's DPS. You have about another 1.5 more hours of story? Really? Wow, this is a very long Canto. That's fine, though. It's a good Canto. Gaburu's coins are unbreakable thanks to Durante, and guess who gets stronger based on breakable? Gregor follows Gabura. So true. So true! Gregor gang rise up. Okay, now, last time you guys insisted I use Forest for the Flames here. So sure. And then let's have 2 characters use their defense so they don't fucking die. There's like 2 nodes worth of story after the fight. That's fine. Did you notice the skill he clashes with are different from the one he uses to kill us? I did not. I don't pay quite that much attention, unfortunately. I wasn't crazy, you only have one. Okay, it's just a very long one. How we get a post-credit scene and a post-credit scene like it's a Marvel movie. To clarify, I'm having an absolute blast of the story. It's just, it will get late by the end of this fight. It'll be like 9 p.m. at minimum, because this fight's going to take a while. Wow, nice Furioso, dickhead. You did no damage with it. I will say, having the extra DPS definitely helping. Let's have you reload. I'm pretty sure you need to. Outside of that, everyone should be fine. The damage type changes? That's pretty base. Oh god, it's at 16? What do you mean by that? What is it 16? I don't see anything. You gotta give me more context. You know I don't pay attention. But no, the fact that Codion is dealing so little damage is absurdly fucked up. She's so strong. He can't reload unless he's at 0 bullets. Oh, I did not know that. I thought he could do it whenever. Oh, gotcha. Thank you. It'll be very funny. It will be. Okay, so I wasted that for no reason. I didn't even bother checking his bullets. I never have. I just reload whenever I feel the vibe. Okay, he is killing my Nerso. That is unfortunate. Fortunately, that's good damage from you. Unfortunately, this guy is fucking immortal! He's so tanky. He's so tanky! Holy shit! I'll be watching Old Boy after the stream, so hopefully you finish something quicker. That's like a 2-hour movie! I'm doing my best, sir. He changes to the most effective damage type. That is actually kind of based. I do kind of vibe with that. Let's see, what other... I mean, let's get Tonglu using his... this one spirals out of control from memory. So let's get him using his ego. Yeah, you come back from Old Boy and he's lost 5% HP. To be fair, Mouse is still Mouse. She still does solid damage. Just wow, yeah, this guy's tanky. I think we stagger him next turn. Oh, no, it should be this turn, because Ryoshu still hasn't moved. I believe he should be fine. Yeah, oh yeah. Savage Tiger Slayer, he staggers this turn. Sorry, I forgot I was ulting with Pumzo. That's my bad. He staggers this turn. Let's get some focus up. But it's just like, even this is doing so little damage. Fucking barely 100. Barely 100. But he staggered her in time for Ryoshu. 400 damage. She just outdid the entire team. Blood Fiend team and 2 his skills to bleed and burn. That is good to know. Codion just did 0 damage because he's in a fucking phase transition. Are you joking with me? Really? Really? He has a fixed HP bar at 2400, so he takes no damage. Well, whatever. Okay, I've seen this cutscene. You finally noticed? I did. But he's lower than he was last time, so we're doing much better. That is fucked up. That is incredibly fucked up. Fishmail, use Tidal Elegy. And then let's have you use to remain oneself again. Right, of course. My bad. Let me get... There we go. Okay, the good news is I do appear... Oh, no, now he's rolling higher! Oh, goodness gracious. That's okay. He's at 26 now. 26 what? What do you mean he's at 26? That doesn't mean anything. Where is the 26? But that's okay. We should still be fine. We haven't had to bring in any of our 4 backups yet. He is about half HP. So unless his phase 3 is crazy. He's just absurdly tanky. Kozan for +0. Great shit. 26? What does that mean? Is that a 6-7 go? Codion dealing like 5 damage is always depressing. At least she's still full. He doesn't have a phase 3. Oh, gotcha. 26 bananas. Come Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight coming won't go home. Why did he only take 2 damage?
약측 보강 완료.
Why is he not taking damage? How do I get around this? This is not a Yi Sang reference. This is not ideal. Read, no. I refuse to read. You cannot force me to read. Oh no, that wasn't. I wanted to interrupt this one. Thank you. There we go. There we go. I want Kodion to live. Gregor fight prepares you for this fight. What? So does he have a green skills? Ryoshu can clash this skill regardless of speed. Is Ryoshu clashing this skill? No. Okay, let's just have Ryoshu clash. Where's my Ryoshu? There we are. Let's just have Ryoshu clash that one. That looks terrible. Oh, it says neutral at least. Let's just use Forest for the Flames. There we go. And now this skill is unclashed, so maybe Kodion can do that. No. There we go. Problem solved. No, now this skill is unmatched. Ah, shit! There we go. Now we're all in the clear. Now we're in the clear. I do wonder how, not like there's something where that explains what it does. Yeah, it's a real shame that there's nowhere to see what it does. It's a real shame. Real shame. If only the game had some kind of in-a-game method for me to see what he's doing and why. He just one-shot Kodion from full HP. That... I may have a problem. I may have a problem. Stalkers, that's actually a really big deal. That is very unfortunate. That is extremely unfortunate.
약측 보강 완료.
Wow, wow, wow. No, that's... Did he also just one-shot my Otis?
여기는
Did he also just one-shot my Honglu?
전투 석회.
Okay, no! That wasn't even a cutscene! Clearly this is a bug. Yeah, I would agree with you. This looks like a bug, because all of those were favored fights. Ryoshu, how about you... Okay, no, you can't win that. What about if I bust out Magical Girl of Love and Hatred, Arcana Slave? That looks sufficient. No damage? Yeah. Does he have a passive that explains why he's not taking any damage? No. Looks like no. No, he doesn't. There's no way for me to know. There's no way for me to know what he does. Karmic Consequence. Gain 1 defense down. So he has 5 stacks of defense down. And is still not taking any damage. I can't believe he's that strong. Almost like there's something guiding him. Yeah, like some prescript or something. He's reading? Yeah, reading what? Prioritizes eliminating the prescript target. That's whatever. Does not fucking matter. Wait, is he... Why is he unclashable? You know what? I don't care. Win rate, my savior. Win rate, my goat. Never disappointed by win rate in a million years. I simply need to trust the index. He took 0 damage. Literally 0. Okay, he took like 20 from that. He's being hit by the Requiem. He's being hit by the funny hee-hee-ha-ha. 5 damage. Welcome in, Swogie Star. Lovely to have you. How's your day going? Wow, what amazing damage. You doubted the prescript? Exactly. I doubted the prescript. That is on me. There goes my Thumbso. Oh, he lives on 4. And now we hit him with Ryoshu. Let's see how much damage he does. That is not much. That is really not much. That was only 60. However, I do have Magical Girl, so that's something. He's weak to slash. Well, Thumbso is my only slash ID, and he did nothing. He attacks a certain target. If he kills that target, he goes to attack another person, and that can go as long as he has skills. That would explain why he one-shot 3 people instead of just 1. I was confused by that. Either way, let's see. Magical Girl of Love and Hatred. It did 10 damage. Oh, maybe 15? No, it did an amazing 14 damage of his 2,000 HP. And then she almost died. Bro, this is messed up! How am I supposed to kill him? I don't understand! How do I kill this guy? Okay, through the forest and the flames. That's hopeless, apparently. He's rolling a 6. What do you mean that's hopeless? Okay, what about body sack? That probably rolls less. What about capote? That's the best I can do. Okay, now this doesn't even matter because he cancels the rest of your skills this turn, so I should just have everyone guard. He becomes a nutbuster, he does. Won't this be so much easier if you read? I've gotten this far without reading, I'm not gonna change now. He gains offense for something, and he has infinite poise. You're cooked anyway, you were supposed to make him fail the prescripts at least twice 6 turns ago. Well, too bad, so sad. Trust the process. I believe in the almighty Capote. Here comes the Nutbuster! 33 damage, that's pretty respectable. That's pretty respectable. Now he just needs to not kill all of my units. I can't help but notice that's an awful lot of damage. And he rolled heads. Every single one of those. Okay, we do have the Horseman. And we do have Philip's skincare. He's using 2 ring, that's a skill issue. Why is he not taking any fucking damage with 6 defense down? Oh, sorry, my bad, 8 defense down. Why is he not taking any damage? He has so much defense down, and I keep winning the clashes. Okay, there we go, that's something at least. And then Mouse gets staggered. Then Horseman loses his clash and gets staggered. And then Fishmail wins her clash and might not get staggered. You read, you lie. I should have set the language to Korean. I skimmed 1 passive. I wonder what this flower symbol on Mouse means. No way of knowing. He's taking 60% more damage, by the way, since he is fragile. That's awesome. Wow, I can really feel the extra damage he's taken. To be fair, that was respectable, so I only need to last 15 more turns. Ryoshi. Oh my god, please win the clash. Oh, no, please, Don. Don, thank you. Amazing 15 damage, and in exchange... Oh, okay, she actually won that clash. She did actually win that clash. Yi-Song dies from full HP. What if there was a life skill that could help you read it out? There's not. There's no way for me to figure this out. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, you need to use a blue skill here, so let's actually have you use 2. This'll even heal 2 allies. Did he do multiple attempts? Technically. I came in 1 for 5, noticed he took no damage, and came back with all of them. So this is my first proper attempt. I said figure, not read. Yeah, well, figure it out implies reading. He spent all my luck on the Gregor fight. Yeah, the prescript said to lose this one. This one is much harder than the Gregor fight. Okay, he is low on HP. Unfortunately, I'm running out of sinners at a remarkable rate. One might even say I'm on my final sinners. Also, welcome in, Yuri. It is wonderful to have you. The good news is Ryoshu can't die. So we still have Ryoshu at least. There's another sinner. That's another sinner. Okay, so I may just hypothetically be having a little bit of a bad time. Just hypothetically, I might be having a slightly bad time. Retry, no, trust the process. Trust the process and the index. Oh, whoops, sorry. Clicked on, whoops, don't mind me. There we go. I accidentally clicked into the wrong tab. My apologies, everybody. Still seems winnable. Exactly. All I need to do is have Philip land his Blazing Strike. Surely this damage is gonna absolutely shred him. What was that? What was what? Oh, yo, my boy! That's actually so pog! Yo, my boy! Now that was some fucking damage. Oh, you love to see it. Okay, Mouse survives. She doesn't even take much. We saw that die. So what? Okay, I retract Mouse surviving. Philip also got 1 shot. Shit! This is fucked up! He's so low. He's so low. This might be possible. No. What do you mean hopeless? Okay, what about this ego? That one's at least winnable. So let's reset that. The good news is I at least win the clash. Be glad it wasn't porn. I wouldn't have porn open while I was streaming. So low, the 1k HP. Yeah, look, I'm huffing copium.
만들어진
It's just, I'm one turn from death, so I might as well play it out. To be fair, Ryoshu is refusing to die. Like, she is acting, insanely... Wait, can Ryoshu just not die here? Oh no, so long as there's one ally alive. Okay, so she does die this turn, but that's fine. It was a good run. 15 dice roll, exactly. Okay, there we go. So, let's retry. Let's retry. I know what the problem is. And yeah, since I accidentally showed it, for anyone who didn't see it earlier, there you go. There you go. That's my emotions right now. I was so close to winning. He was one hit from death. Okay, hypothetically, how does one beat this man? Let's replace Moused with you earlier on, I suppose. And then everything else should be fine. Let's swap out my ideal man. Let's bring in the horse. There we go. That's all I needed. You don't win rate? What are you talking about? Why would I not win rate? How to beat without reading or without? Without. This fight was made to counter win rate. What do you mean? Oh, thanks for the follow, Gogeta. Lovely to have you. We shall win rate handshake emoji. Without is going to be rough. Good luck. Fine. I'll skim his passives, okay? You don't use full stop. He's, Yisang? No. Honglu, fuck? No, that's fine. That's fine. I will skim his index passive. Fine. That's it. That's all you're getting from me. That is the closest I'll come to a compromise. Okay, let's see. What are his buffs? Yeah, any day now. Any day now. That's pointless. Gain this effect when the unit has no unlock. Attack and hit a prescript before the first turn ends. Okay, so you just need to stop him from attacking and hitting the prescript. That's all. Is that it? Is that the mechanic? That's it? So you just need to block every attack. Is that it? Real Limbus player only reads the lore and the passive. So true for. Okay, let's check that out. I'm stopping him from hitting an unlock this turn. Amazing. Yeah, I'll skim his passives, mate. That's not all you need. Trust the process. Trust the process, believe in the heart of the card. And win rate will not account for that ever. That's fine, that's fine. Also, welcome in 4. How's your day going? You can win rate if you have a decent healing ego. I don't have any healing, so it's only, Ryoshu's Spider Eyes. The easy method is to use Chesed. Why would I ever use that debuff? Ariana's strong enough that brute force is a battle of attrition, and complex enough you won't use it. Okay, how about I use Mario Stasis? Will that solve the problem? I'm broke as fuck, I have no Enkebalin, unironically could not be me. My apologies, sir. You don't even have Fluid Sac Faust? No. Okay, let's see, what the fuck is this? Gain 5 burn and 5 bleed, take extra damage from Ryoshu. I don't want to read this. Gain 1 stack when using an attack skill, doesn't gain twice. Just stop him from hitting Thumbso. Everything else seems irrelevant. Fine. Stop him from clashing with Thumbso. Okay, he's currently unmatched. Yeah, wow, win rate actually did it for me. I'm playing Enfield with immense pain as I beg to win rate Limbus. My brain hurts from trying to process Enfield. Entirely relatable, so. I hope you're having fun with Enfield so far. Okay, there we go. I stopped him from getting his unlock. Is that all you need? Let me see a new trailer. That's very hype. Yo, he's taking so much more damage. What you do is you Magic Bullet Otis and clash with his funny red skill with Magic Bullet Otis with 7 bullets to move herself, so he has no target for his skill. That is a very niche but hilarious gimmick. Why did you use Rhodion's skill? Because I want her to be in attack mode. He won't take any damage because he doesn't have any of his attack buffs yet. So now Codion is in attack mode. I don't know what that is. Reading the strategy guide seems like he's a pattern you need to deal with or he just whaps you. I don't play Limbus or remember. That's fine. I appreciate the thought. I'm severely underleveled in Enfield. That encounter with a level 50 enemy ends up with only your bot being left alive. That is unfortunate, sir. Okay, so despite his debuffs, he seems to somehow get tankier. Does he have anything new here? No. Procuration. Yeah, that really doesn't seem to do anything. Really doesn't seem to do anything. So now I just need him to not hit Codion. So Codion is currently fighting a helpless who's currently unopposed. Problem solved. Actually, no. Let me go one better. There we go. Nice and easy. Lurk touching grass? Thanks for coming, Dive Swifter. Have a lovely day. Why is he not gaining onus? I don't know what onus is. I had a poise team to deal a ton of damage and I got whipped in the process. You're not me. You are not me. I don't know what to tell you. I'm simply built different. As you can see, I'm going to beat the boss this try, having read one of his passages once. Onus only applies to Sora? Onus deemed nuts? Fucking stop me, dude. Okay, now that is some good damage. The problem is everything else. New Sinclair looks so cool. I do not care for the new Sinclair. I want the big bird. I just want the big bird. Okay, Capitalist Wailing does absolutely nothing, but that's fine. I just want to kill the flash. That's actually respectable damage. Never mind. It is so depressing that this guy is so tanky that dealing 25 damage is considered a notable feat. But that's okay. His passive change every once in a while, not that that will matter. Exactly. So true. New Gregor is superior. Go Big Bird. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, now we need to stop him from clashing with you. So there we go. That's that problem solved. Can you use an ego? No. Can you use an ego? Yes. There we go. That's that problem solved. Now which ones do I need to accept? I need to accept that one and then that one. There we go. He still doesn't get any unlock. 74. What the fuck does that mean? Was that a clear? I don't know, man. I don't know what this does. I refuse to read. I simply refuse. You can't just keep saying numbers. You can't say numbers like they'll mean something. Either way, we should be in the clear. Reading, what's that exactly? Have you seen a reading? I haven't. Index is very easy to counter, just deny their prescripts. I love American healthcare. This is not American healthcare. How many attempts have we? Welcome in hit. This is my second or my third, depending on if you count it. The first ever attempt, I went in with just 5 sinners, and then I realized this is a battle of attrition. So I left and came back with all 7. This is my second attempt with all 11 sinners. So the first one I wouldn't personally count, so I'd say this is my second. Did you read the flavor text on the passage though? Yes, I did. I quite like it. And welcome in back, bro. Lovely to have you. Okay, so now he should be hitting the Furioso. So what we actually want to do is everyone use a defense skill. Literally everyone use a defense skill. Except for Ryoshu, who clashes it. And then we clash with Ryoshu. There we go. Nice and easy. You need a better sweeper translator. So true, so true. 82. What the fuck? Okay, no, this is a good thing. He gains defense down on fragile. So you guys are keeping track of his debuffs. Hi, welcome in, City. Lovely to have you. How's your day going? Does he know? You mean his debuffs? No, I don't know. Fun fact, that attack doesn't activate defense skills. That is awesome. That is really good to know. Thank you. Good to know. Good to know. He doesn't read? Of course I don't read. There's like 19,000 words of text. Is that the Black Silence? No, this is Poland. Okay, just stop you hitting Ujat, who's currently clashing the second from last. Boom, fixed. See, look, no one even took damage that time. It's fine. Pretty good. My thumb hurts, so no more lie hung. Well, I hope you feel better soon. I'm pretty sure the devs made a harder boss earlier so people don't get stuck on the final boss. If you mean the Gregor fight, I did first try that. Also, why are you taking so much less damage this time? Apparently, Moust was really, like, hard carrying. I first tried this boss. Yeah, well, this is the first one of the Canto I've gotten stuck on. The filtering for real. Of course it's filtering me. I can't read. At least he does no damage. I struggled with Greg. I did not. That Gregor fight was stupid, man. I don't care what anyone says. I first tried that one. And I did not read. The Gregor fight is the most win rateable. Are we looking at the same fight? This looks pretty win rateable. Like, look at that. Codion just did like 80 damage. That's actually incredible. It was a genuine fuck you if you don't have blunt resistance. I just ran Codion, and why not? Mouse uses Rupture, so true damage. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, now you are targeting Fishmail, so let's have you intercept the... Which one's Fishmail? This one. Oh, that's the hard one anyway. Don is already intercepting it. How about we have Ryoshu intercept that with her really strong skill, and then she just wins. Yep, that's that easy. Now, what is currently unmatched? There we go. 82? Why are you guys keeping track of his debuffs? You pest win rate, lose clashes, then win, and win rate makes it so Bird doesn't take green points. That's hilarious. Okay, we staggered him. Let's go. Now is our... No, he's gonna get stuck at 2400 again. Ah. No. Oh, now he's immortal. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You won with Virgilius being at 10% HP. Podion left standing with a sliver of HP in the most insane RNG rolls. Yeah, Podion did distort, use 3 egos, and only target the enemy with all 3 of them. It was hilarious. Okay, we've seen this cutscene. We've seen this cutscene. Mario Stasis? Fine. Let me bust out Mario Stasis. There we go. For 3 turns, he's debuffed. Now we can just immediately stomp him. He's targeting Otis, so I want Otis to be unmatched. He's currently targeting the 5th. There we go. 92. Yeah, check this shit out. Mario Stasis? Yeah, everyone kept saying use Mario Stasis. So fine! Rattle them sinners? Yeah, check this shit out. Now he doesn't have that defense. This fight is karma for your Gregor fight. Nah, I'm finally using my debuff. Check this shit out. Now we're back to normal damage. Mario Stasis makes this fight easy. Yeah, it's an attrition fight, and it lets you skip like 5,000 HP. Savage Tiger Slayer's perfected Flurry of Blades. That was not on purpose, but it was very funny that it lined up with that. It's karma for the Gregor nonsense. What do you mean? Gregor was such an easy fight. I forgot I was supposed to farm in Enfield. Please do get to it if you need to. And yep, whoa, Savage Tiger Slayer's perfected Flurry of Blades be upon you. Okay, so this at least lets me get in like 500 damage nice and quick, which is nice. Wait, does he like do more damage based on his karma stacks or something? Is that why you guys are counting it and saying I don't know? Rien switches up his tactics at 1k HP. That's fine, I haven't reached that yet. I don't know, is that the thing you guys are memeing about? Because it looks like a debuff, but from the sound of things, it's not, so... You really don't know, South? Yes, you're correct. I still don't know. I am very clueless, absolutely clueless. Only Ryoshu can clash against this skill, okay. That's good to know. Yep, I learned something. Are any of the others only Ryoshu? Pierce weapons appear less frequency. Pierce weapons... Okay, so he just, like, gains extra buffs based on his karma. Okay. Karmic consequence makes him weaker. That's what I was saying! Karma's debuffs for him. Exactly! Read the yellow skill name. Remember this, sweetheart? Oh, that's very cute. Read more? No! I don't need to, and I refuse to. I'm gonna win this fight with no more reading. This try. You misunderstand how strong my Ryoshu is for the next 2 turns while he has Mario Stasis. You read half of the skill name Rip? That's fine, that's fine. See, check that out. 200 damage. He's fully healing. Is anyone else hyped for Pinky Sinclair? A lot of people are. I'm just excited for Big Bird, because Apocalypse Bird is my favorite abnormality of all time. I love Gay's Ryoshu. I want her consent on me. So true, bestie. Yeah, every time you read, you get 20 karmic consequence. Exactly. Every time I read, I get a debuff. So why would I read? You notice how he's almost dead? Oh, shit, he did just almost one-shot one of my sinners. Notice how he's almost dead, and I just haven't lost any sinners yet. I say as he immediately one-shot 2 of my sinners. That's unfortunate. Wow, I won that clash, and he still almost killed me. Next Sway sibling incoming. Yes. Do you know when that stream is going to be? I thought it was another couple weeks. Makes him use the sword to deal blunt damage, a lance to deal slash, and a Fapoon to deal spork damage. I assume you're shitposting, judging by the Fapoon. Why read when you can win? So true, bestie! He punishes you for winning and I hate it. That's fine. That's not a big deal. Okay. You're using the right one, Fishmail. I think this is my last turn of Mario Stasis, so I should get him down to about 1,000. That's not bad. That's not bad. 142. Yeah, he's got a lot of debuffs. 7th? Okay. If someone can, please remind me in the Discord. I will try to do a watch along of that. You won? I do definitely think I win. I can already tell he's going to do another attempt soon. What are you talking about? I still have like 9 reserve sinners, and he just finally got his first stack of unlock. The game punishes you if you don't win rate in the first 5 seconds of a turn. So true, bestie. Holy shit, Giga Chad Codyon refusing to get staggered. You love to see it. You really do. Okay, he's sub 1000 HP. This is the last turn of Mario Stasis, which is unfortunate. But he also is rolling really low. Why is he rolling so low all of a sudden? What the fuck happened to your unimaginable power? Okay, I mean, this doesn't really matter because it cancels everything anyway, so let's just hit him with Forest of the Flames. There we go. It's time. Yes, sir. He's been on Unlock 3 for a while. I was not paying attention. Okay, is there something I need to read? Doesn't trigger defense skill. Wow, that would have been... Okay. When clashing against Ryoshu's base ego loses 20 power. Okay, yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Jessup left at the worst moment. Nah, that's fine. It is what it is. If only you have Soda Ryoshu. Even if everybody dies, that's fine. I've got a lot of backups. I should genuinely be able to kill him. Which is good because he just killed everybody. Yeah, he loses more power based on stacks. That's fine. Holy shit, Codyon lived! Codyon, my girl! Let's fucking go, Codyon! Oh, hell yeah. Okay, now we just need to avoid this one clashing, so let's have that clash there. Is this one the one that can only be clashed with Ryoshu? No. Gotcha. 3 rings? I never noticed that. I didn't either. I never noticed the rings. That's fine. He's got 172 debuffs. Look, what did I tell you? Trust the process. Level 5 employee on guard. Yeah, Codyon is, By the way, Codyon is not in her tank form. She has a tank form. She is currently in offense mode. Just in case anyone was surprised or forgets how this works, Codyon is currently in her offense squishy mode. She is usually tankier. It's so fucking disgusting how strong she is. Now let's see. Surely 100 damage. Oh my god! Just a cool 135 as a going away present before she gets killed. He reached 10 fragile stacks. Hell yeah, brother. Knight of Despair Rodion survives literally anything to win. To be fair, she did get stacked. Yes, she does. He's taking double damage. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, now here's where things get spicy. Let's see. Why don't I just think... I don't want to read. Let's engage hee hee ha ha. There we go. He's on 300 HP. There's a 0% chance I lose. Nice red skill, dickhead. Oh no, you're gonna stun my thumb-so at long last. That's fine. He's already used all of his bullets. Okay, now we get the counter. Horse Sang is actually popping off here, not gonna lie. Who invited the goddamn Wave 7 Philip? So true. Well, yeah, there we go. All I needed to do was use Mario Stasis. And bring the horse. Peanut, the horse is here. Oh no! He killed Wild Hunt! Oh, never mind. Wild Hunt survives. That's Pog. He now also kills Mouse. That's fine. He's on 94 HP. Win Rutten, I say? Yeah. Win. Actually, I'm pretty sure he dies to Ryoshu here. Oh no, okay, he barely lives. He lives on 50. Tina, the horse is dead. So true, bestie. Okay, now Wild Hunt did transition. He refused to get staggered, which is Pog. So let's see if I can actually bust out. Let's hit him with a body sack. You know what? Just for funsies, I don't know what either of these do. Let's bust him out. And then Codyon, you can just keep being Codyon. Wait! Did he just die from bleed? He got parried once and died from bleed. He's finally reading the passives? No, I just guessed. I've never taken this as a real win because you used Moro Cetaceous. Look, I need to use it at least once. Poland was on his period, apparently so. Thanks, Capo Salt. We couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, Capo Salt parried one attack and Roland died of cringe. Furioso Lacrimosa versus Ryoshu. He lost on purpose? Oh, almost certainly. I would say absolutely. He's the star of the city. Even if he's an imitation Roland, he's incredibly strong. But no, it was very fun. Capo Salt parried one attack and he died of cringe. You don't disrespect my boy like that. Ah, this is very cinematic. Drag, yes sir. Greatest split diagonal. Dad, why do sea waves keep crying? They're sad they're knocking over sandcastles. Then why not just knock them over? Waves move with the wind. When the wind blows, the high and low tides can't help but knock everything down. Why not just push them back when the wind blows? Think about it this way, darling. The waves built those sandcastles only because the wind pulled them in. And now the wind is pushing them to bring them down. The waves have no reason to feel sad. Dad, when will they be happy? Well, let's take off time finding that out, shall we? We can save the ending for later. Ryoshu are raised to apprentices for no reason. I know, right? It was so funny. We'll read all these endings together once you grow up and become as old as Daddy. Okay, and you gotta read to me every day. Pinky promise. You said the sinners would beat Roland with his Chekhov's gun, but if he lost on purpose, doesn't the opposite apply? No, I would still say that applies, because the prescripts will have commanded him to lose there, right? What do you mean all 3 apprentices are alive? Yeah, what do you guys mean? The thumb apprentice, ring apprentice, and middle apprentice are all alive. That's all 3 of the apprentices. What are you talking about? I hear the waves. How do they sound? They sound lonely. That would, Hollow, if you were in Twitch, I would VIP you for that. This entire fight was showing Rain not following the prescripts. Oh, gotcha. I didn't pick up on that. Thumb Apprentice alive? Yes, he is. Actually, no, right. Actually, yeah, you're right. Gregor killed him. Yeah, no. The Ring Apprentice and Middle Apprentice are definitely alive. The Thumb died to Gregor. I beat this guy without Morrow's Cetacesis, and this coming from a guy who couldn't first try Gregor. Yeah, well, all you needed was Morrow's Cetacesis. He wanted a chance to get her back even if she transformed into Muga. Ah, gotcha. He is nothing but sorrow. Exactly. The company had much to do in the aftermath. Sauda took an indefinite leave of absence. Alyssa went into a long-term recovery ward. Martin's remains were placed in the morgue for LCE casualties. Hohenheim, as usual, went off with a shrug and a half-hearted wave of his hand. We never got to talk to him properly about what happened. There were many other victims we couldn't name individually. The Index nurse father vanished without a trace and couldn't be located, but with the machinations of the House of Spiders foiled, we deemed it was no longer a serious threat, and proceeded to call off the manhunt. And on that burned rooftop, a red school bag was recovered, bearing a name tag filled out in a child's clumsy handwriting. Oh, that's so sweet. Welcome in, Hollowed. 1 second. VIP Hollow Woolowed. Ring got clanked by Sinclair. Oh, right. Yeah. No, it's just the middle. You're right. With the golden bows safely nestled inside. Hohenheim is crying in his room. He is. She started smoking again. I'm going back to YouTube. No worries. Thanks for coming by. Any trace of Arai's existence was erased from her mind. There was, at present, no way to restore them. Perhaps Ryoshu knew of the loss, but something had flowed out of her and disappeared. But to what extent, I have no way of telling. She didn't ask why the scabbard of her sword looked different. So instead of asking if she was alright, I just chatted her up. Looks like we managed to retrieve the golden bows again. Right. How do you feel, Ryoshu? Well, at least it wasn't sad. I mean, it was alright, NGL. You mean it wasn't such a disappointment? Huh? Oh, Ryoshu, I've heard the other one before! This is BAH. Seriously? Yeah, that's better. I'll switch back. Do you hate compliments or something? Oh, don't tell me. You're not switching back because I liked it, are you? Entanglement is a connection that transcends space, distance, and any attempt at conceptualization. As long as one half exists, nothing, probabilistically, can be said to have entered a state of complete decay. As long as its trace wanders the city, it will eventually resurface. Does that mean yes? As long as the scabbard remains in existence. Hello, welcome in, Kiari May! How have you been? It's wonderful to have you. I imagine you've been playing Enfield. If so, how are you finding it? And as long as the bus keeps moving, I'll keep turning the clock. When I do, we'll all be seeing the same starry sky. Yeah, based. I've had such a blast. I'm actually out of Enfield content. The stars that no longer exist in the city swirl like a vortex. Every time I revive the sinners, Ryoshu too will exist in that moment. Be reunited with what is forgotten but can't be lost. Her only daughter, Araya. How does Enfield end? Oh, I just mean I'm caught up. I've done every side quest and main quest. Kinda go insane, but no, I completely get you. Don't skip the credits? Okay. I'll, wait, how long are the credits? Just to check, because sometimes they're very long. I'll say this again, don't skip it, please. How long are they? I'm good? That's wonderful to hear. I'm sorry you've been going insane. I hope things are going all well. 3-ish minutes? I'm not watching a 3-minute credit scene. I'm so sorry. Is there anything very exciting that happens early on? Please, no. I'm not watching a 3-minute credit scene. For the after credits, gotcha. Watch until first chorus, fine. Welcome in, Cringe. Look, you've got to understand something. I am immensely ADHD. Just listen to the song, man. No, I'm streaming! I can't sit still that long. I will last until the first chorus. That is what you've requested. That is what I will do. Go yap for 2 minutes. You mean talk over the thing you're wanting me to watch and not pay attention to it? At that stage, why not just skip it? Favorite character of this Canto? Kira. Without a doubt. Then Rien. Then probably Matthias. Matthias was great. Hohenheim also was very peak this Canto. I did not... Oh, actually, no. Yellow Harpoon. Probably right underneath Rien. Sing Along South? I don't know the song. How could I do that? How could I do that? Oh, she's sitting with all of the sitters. Gotcha. No, how can I... I'm subscribing. I fuck with Kira fans. Of course I'm a Kira fan. She's so peak. Piss Harpoon. Yeah, the Piss Harpoon was also great. We've had this song for 9 cantos, though. Exactly. And I haven't listened to it once, because I always skip it. Sing it south, la 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 la. There, are you satisfied? Okay, there, you can see Merceau being handsome, Dante being worried. I will wait until Gregor is on frame, and then I'm leaving. Should have been Yellow Jacket. Yellow Harpoon is hilarious. I'm now annoyed. Why are you annoyed? Look at Gregor. Yeah. Someone asked me to wait for Gregor. Oh, I'm sorry you're hitting the mediocre. Did you see the new character trailer? I have not yet, back row. I'm sorry. Does he know? No, I do not. Wait for Gregor? What do you mean, wait for Gregor? Is he not here? Oh, there he is. This is my boy, Gregor. This is my boy. No, that's Yi-san. Fuck! Merceau is massive. Yes, Merceau is built like a brick shit house. Ryosha was singing a lullaby for a kid even though she doesn't know. Yeah, it's very sweet. Look at Heathcliff. Yeah, he's banging on the door. Oh, there's Gregor. Gregor's doing nothing in the background. Yu-sang equals Malcute. Does he? And yeah, Merceau is insanely strong. Merceau killed the Red Mist. Your will be done. That's also not Gregor. Oh, is Gregor not... Does Gregor not appear in this CG? Because he's still in bug form. Is that what you were doing? Gregor's at the very edge. Yeah, let me guess. He doesn't appear in this one. That's why you were popping off. He's near Pablo. Who the fuck is Pablo? He's taking a nap? Okay. I'm trusting you. Just this once. Just this once, I'm trusting you. On the tablet? Where on the tablet? I don't see anything. The cockroach is on Hohenheim. No, he's not. You don't know Pablo? Who the fuck is Pablo? Why are you saying that like that's common knowledge? You can see Gregor on screen. No, I can't. Hohenheim's tablet. Oh. Oh, okay, yep, Gregor is on screen. Yep, there we go. Gregor was on screen. I don't know, Pablo. You're correct, I don't. I'm too sleepy. Please do sleep if you need to, Kiara. Yoshide, You finally learned how to wield Arayashiki. And by learning to wield the relic, you've made yourself the most important sword to the fingers. At the next finger bow bell. The home that can protect you is gone now. So take care, sweetheart. Oh shit, he got fucked! Wait, why did this other index guy just appear out of nowhere? Rian, killing me won't be the end of it. Oh! Oh, this is Bad and Roland! I recognize this scene! This is Bad and Roland! Doesn't this background look familiar? Yes, I recognize this scene. The proxies will never stop hunting you down. Lurking in the muck of this cesspit won't keep you hidden forever. Oh dear, I'll need to dye my hair again. I'm supposed to recite this. I have nothing but my sorrow. And I want. This is tiresome. It gave him a spork! It gave him a spork! Mid-Roland poetry. Sweetheart, looks like you forgot. You unfreeze. Fapoon? No, it's a spork. It's not a fork harpoon, it's a spork.
음성으로 대화하는 것은 오랜만이네요.
I've learned today South will make a lot of things into a more positive light. If you mean the dark things that happen, no. I think they're an excellent story. They did a good job telling this. Spoonuk, that's the closest. You called it. You're right, I did call it. That was a Chekhov's gun. They needed to pay that off. I did not expect it to be that in the post-credit scene, though. It's been some time since one such mean of oral communication was engaged. The macabre atmosphere. A congregation this time is the form of levitating stones, a fitting representation for the discussion of the agenda. However, there are no subjects that rise to such gravity at present. Which Faust is the audacious Faust that dared to force convene a classic Walpurgisnacht at such a busy moment? It is unimaginable that such an ignorant and tactless Faust should exist among us, save for naive Faust. I like how obviously Rien is defying the prescript, but Hermes goes, here's a Fapoon, low tier god yourself. Yeah, he refused to be Roland, so he died to his spork. That's hilarious. Oh my, it really was her. Yes, this meeting has been convened by naive Faust. There is a question that begs the answer of Administrator Faust and the Gesellschaft management. Rational and brilliant Faust knows what it is naive Faust seeks to ask. As well as the fact there is no real need for the query concerned to be set forth. How long must Faust spoon feed naive Faust? The next sinner is Faust? I believe so. It's Faust then Meursault, right? Is that the remaining order? No? Okay, shit. No. Yeah, isn't it, oh, it's Otis, then Meursault, then Faust, right? Next is Meursault. Oh, okay. Meursault, Otis, then Faust. Gotcha. Let it be heard at the very least. The attempt to review information on the recent incident, requesting access to intelligence on the individual who deliberately compromised the security of Limbus HQ. Good naive Faust not even managed to answer that herself. Must astute provide every piece of information. There's no obligation to disclose more information to a Faust of such inferior access rights. Surely naive Faust has not forgotten how access rights work. Reviewing Gesellschaft information requires access rights that are several tiers higher, yes. What I mean, what Faust means to say is, a thoroughly intentional slip of the tongue. Referring to Faust in the first person is strictly prohibited. Naive Faust has long been known to show quite a precarious side. Does naive Faust wish to join the ranks of dead Fausts? Of course not. Faust does not wish to join the ranks of dead Fausts. Faust is simply curious. There's no information to be granted to naive Faust, who time and again has attempted to leach off of us. Lovely and guileful Faust can offer an answer. In return, you must consent to have her title changed. Is this acceptable? It is accepted. The answer is Diaz, the Chief Executive Director of Limbus Company. Stupid Faust. Yes, I remember that from Otis's Uptie story. The sharing of information is appreciated. To think that stupid Faust would go so far as to convene a classic Walpurgisnacht for a query that requires only the least effort of deductive reasoning. The new title could not be more appropriate for Stupid Faust. Could it be that Stupid Faust is indignant? She seems to be expressing displeasure by means of silence, such as the price for requesting so much information as a non-administrative role. In that case, if Faust would have no need to build on impossible hypotheticals. Although it is a fact Stupid Faust has retrieved the most golden bows, she cannot be reinstated as an administrative Faust. Is Stupid Faust our Faust? Still, if Stupid Faust were to plant the sapling and harvest an apple, who knows? She might have a chance of becoming an administrator again. Can Stupid Faust even accomplish that? It sounds improbable. What does Stupid Faust think? Yes, let's go! Also, welcome in, Yui. Lovely to have you. That is very wholesome. Doth thou not see the color? You mean the bright blue? That's why she's pink? What do you mean pink? Our Faust is very nary? What do you mean? That's why she became stupid when she entered the warp train, because she was cut off from the Castella shop. That is pretty wholesome. W Corp Faust is having a bad connection. Oh, is that what's causing the blue? That's hilarious. The nameplate. Oh, I'll pay more attention. What does Stupid Faust think? Ah, I see, I see. That's enough. The time and floor granted to Stupid Faust has come to a close. Stupid Faust shall be dismissed. The classic Walpurgisnacht is thus forcibly adjourned. Madam Director, I have some updates to report. Do tell. First, Limbus Company's golden bow grafting experiments have succeeded. Only 5 more left to be retrieved, and then the sapling will be planted. It won't be long now. Next, Sinclair's sign has completely awakened, though only for a moment. Nelly? Yeah, this is the maid, right? That's interesting indeed. I thought it'd take... What the fuck is Sonya doing here? Limbus Company is actively betraying us. Interesting. I thought it'd take a few more years. Did all 3 strokes manifest? The signs weren't visible to me, so I can't say with certainty, but I don't believe he has. It's most likely a short-lived awakening. They say an accomplished butler's resourcefulness rivals that of a fixer in 7 Association Section 1. The speed and accuracy of your information gathering is indeed commendable. Anything else to be aware of? Yes. Lastly, your son's royal blood gene factor has also awakened. The factor, huh? Does that mean your son finally unwrapped what you gave him? He looks so stupid outside of his usual costume. Bro, put the ego gear back on. He was among the N-Corp silhouettes? Yeah, I know he's in N-Corp. I thought this was LCE. That was what confused me. I thought this was inside LCE headquarters. That's why I was confused. Bum-ass Gubo, exactly. No. The Roach Emperor is but another layer of wrappings, if a bit fancier. He's yet to unwrap the valuable, precious gift I gave him. It may not be long now. The real surprise will begin from the mistletoe that'll bud from the sapling. By the way, where's the captain? I haven't seen her around since Age Group. She should be wetting her harpoon for the whale hunt. She asked to call her and her crew only once the hunt begins. How long will we be stuck in this building? For now, we'll focus on restoring the worm and interpreting its interactions in this place. Although circumstances might change fast once the upcoming N-Corp board meeting concludes. Juan? Yes, it is Juan. Speaking of Sonya, you looked into what I asked? Yes, the infiltrator agents reported it back yesterday. Heinrich, Kromer, and Jacob both are confirmed to attend the board meeting. It's a hassle to deal with people who make even the simplest of conversations a nuisance. But I won't deny this bodes well. If the same Heinrich who wouldn't budge when the younger Kromer was killed is making a move, I suppose it's just around the corner. Indeed. It won't be long before Malleus Maleficarian's roster is finalized. A hunt for prosthetic users, the likes of which the city has never seen, will soon begin. Even the machine purge will look downright tame. And we'll use that chaos to aim for every mirror world in existence. The captain will love that. It'll be like going on a whale hunt across all possible worlds herself. Perhaps we should wrap up our talk here and head inside. Of course. Nelly, keep an eye on Limbus until your next assignment. Yes, Madam Director. Choose your words and actions carefully once the board meeting begins. Even the slightest misstep could tip the balance and put us at a disadvantage. Another headache we don't need. I must admit, it's rather unnerving to have to deal with the infamous 1-2 grip in their own nest. Alright then, shall we head inside? So which one of you is the one who's gripping while you're jorking it? I think the 7 Mang really needed to kill Chroma, or was just Damien flexing. It was just Demayan flexing. He killed himself with a spork. Obviously, it's the one who grips. So true. Man, what a very fun Canto. What a very, very fun Canto. That one was very fun. I don't know about the game, but you're right regardless. Based. Fapoon, no. Spork. I'm on Team Spork. I think Fapoon is a great name. However, it is a fork harpoon, not a fork spoon. That is the important distinction. I have erectile dysfunction. Thanks for sharing, man. Fapoon? No, it's not. Guy, look, typing spoon is easy. Pronouncing Fapoon is not. It's an extra syllable. Spork is 1 syllable, therefore it's superior. Redo the Gregor fight? Why would I redo an easy fight I beat first try? Why would I redo such an easy fight when he was such a non-factor? When you really think about it, there's no reason to. The P in Foon is silent, so it's pronounced Foon. Welcome in, Centurion! Hawk? What does that even mean? Now he's just flexing, it wasn't even easy. It was. What are you talking about? Redo the Rien fight without Moro's Cetaceous? Why would I do that? I beat it with X. I beat it easily. What are you talking about? Spoon, so true. While I do have criticisms for this Canto, it's still top 2 for me. I would probably put it about on par with Canto 7. But I was biased to like this because I really like all of the fingers.
거슬리게 굴지 말고 할 말 있으면
There are some areas they slightly fucked up on, but not many of them. Okay, and now while we're ending, one last showcase. Can you guys believe that this changed Arknight's history the entire time? You really finished part 3 in one stream? No, I started from just after the Gregor fight, where I beat that first try last stream. So it took me 2 parts for, for part 3. You really built different? Hell yeah, brother. Also, welcome in Marfest. Alrighty, thank you all so much for coming. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Arya's a really weird character, the way she's implemented. I would agree, Araya. Yeah. Alrighty. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. This was a very fun Canto. And I will catch you around, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. It was lovely to have you. Bye-bye, cutie. I'm not cute. You're making shit up again. Take care. Thanks for coming. Lovely, as always, to have you. Alrighty, everybody. If you enjoyed, please consider liking the stream on YouTube. And if not, I will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.